yawn.
Oh.
Okay. Stream is muted.
I haven't had
Streaming
Eleanor
at
barbecue in a really long
720p.
time.
Actually,
I should
what?
try their
I
side.
have a
What am I streaming
Japanese
at?
restaurant downtown that I get katsu from. It's pretty nice.
I haven't had takeout in a while. It's poor.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to start?
Yes, we are good to go.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Number 1.
Oh, I haven't done his voice in so long. Hang on.
No! Shit!
Don't worry, Agent Nerdy does it.
Well, I'll say, it's just your voice but deep, if I remember.
Mr.
I have to, it's hard for me to access that deep voice and remain
I thought
legible.
you did pretty good so far, though.
It takes a minute. I have to ramp up to it.
Yes, Your Honor?
Ah!
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was, "You talking to me?" It was a little, well, intimidating.
No, that wasn't me. That was the phony Phoenix.
Phonics,
Zenioff.
if you will.
The Phonix.
Actually, that just sounds like phonics. So.
Oh, yeah.
I see. So our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he?
That you can't just brush over that. That's a big deal. It's like
He's just like, oh, my eyesight's not as good as it used to be. You look basically the same.
no, but I mean, like the fact
No.
that he just acknowledged the idea that there was a phony Phoenix. That means that the previous trial was a complete sham. Like she
And?
didn't have actual representation. Our trustee.
So, Mr. Godot, your opening statement, please.
Mr. Trite, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we will find out soon enough through this trial today.
Godot, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking throat. I'm so
You'll
tired of your
try.
bullshit.
I learned from an old man the secrets of laser vision.
I'm glad that stuck. But I can already tell you, I'm the real Phoenix Wright.
You displease me.
Your legs aren't long enough, and you're not wearing your uniform.
I wasn't questioning whether you are Phoenix Wright or not.
Uh-huh.
I was questioning whether you had studied law or not.
That's arguable.
Yeah, see, that's a good point, right?
That's what I intend to find out.
Like, we didn't even know the basics of evidence law in the first game, so I don't think so.
I think he's on to us.
There was a video that was on the front page of Reddit today that was really interesting. I finally got around to watching it because today was so busy. But it was just a woman who did like a series of TikToks explaining how a stenographer's typewriter works, which I thought was really interesting. Where it's literally like I could not imagine being a stenographer using this thing because it's way too much memorization for me. But instead of like a normal keyboard, it actually only has like 15 keys, where the top 11 keys, there's like 5 and 5, and those are basic like consonants. The middle is an asterisk, and then the bottom row is 4 basic vowels. I don't remember exactly what the keys were specifically, but in order to get access to the letters that aren't there normally, you have to hit multiple keys at the same time. And then by hitting even larger combinations of keys simultaneously, some words that are really common in like the English language and in general will just automatically be interpolated. And so it's like they were like the final part of the TikTok was that she was doing like a stenographer's session of like a Tarantino movie, I think. I don't remember exactly what movie it was, but it was just something with like really fast dialogue, and the camera was just recording her fingers, and it was fucking nuts. It was literally just like tick 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 tick, and she was typing technically at like 300 words per minute, and I was like, that's really intimidating.
Like, have you seen those people that do like calculations with like money and just like a calculator? You seen
I
those
mean,
guys?
I have seen an accountant. Yes, I don't know what you mean.
No, like there's like a video where it shows someone like counting money, and so just with one hand and with the other hand is the calculator to count the money themselves, and it's just a rapid fire of just the person calculating everything, and it's pretty insane to watch.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think normal accountants do that, but that'd be cool if they did.
If they were all just like super adept at that.
Yeah.
Alright. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another. Is he like Dahlia's brother or something?
As everyone is aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial.
I do want to say, I think it'd be really cool, because the fact that we have already established the idea of, like, I am Phoenix Wright, I did not represent the last case. Technically, that case should be completely discarded, and we should be allowed to do, not irrelevant testimony per se, but we should do everything from square one, with everything from the previous trial being discarded. Like, technically, that's how this is supposed to work. But I kind of wish... But I kind of wish that they did a little ditty where, because he tricked Maggie, and she agreed to have that person as her personal attorney, because remember, you could technically be represented by anyone. So I kind of wish that they put that little stipulation here somewhere where it's like, well, technically she agreed, so... Alright. I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony said. Trust me. Who's you talking about?
Now then, Mr. Godot, please summon your first witness.
Alright, Kalima.
Kalima!
Let's start with a formality, shall we? Name and occupation.
Witness, state your name for the court.
Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. The name's Police Department Detective. Occupation Dick Gumshoe. Sure. Okay.
Other way around, detective.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir.
Since yesterday?
Yeah. The guy who was on the initial investigation's tied up with another case right now.
I hope Gumshoe's really got everything under control, for everyone's sake.
That'd be
see.
A first.
So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case?
Yes, sir. The victim's name is Glenn Elk. I forget every time. He was a professional hacker.
He's a brilliant scientist.
He's a brilliant scientist. He's a Super Saiyan. Vegeta was a Saiyan,
He's
right?
a mediocre fighter, but a brilliant scientist.
There you go. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens Incorporated, a local company. Dude, they would never get hired. Are you kidding? This is the victim's autopsy report.
The court accepts this into evidence.
Potassium cyanide. Okay.
That sounds like a poison, all right.
Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30. People saw him keel over. We should know exactly when he died. Doesn't make any sense.
Gumshoe, what does this mean? Tell me. Tell me, Gumshoe.
And there are the floor plans for the restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. The poison coffee was brought... Oh! So, okay, I don't know if you guys can see my pointer. So the thing on the right, that's clearly the area with, like, the cash register and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I thought the kitchen was behind there. And that's why when we first went into the kitchen, I was confused, because I was like, how the fuck can all that fit behind this cash register? Okay, this makes a lot more sense. By the waitress.
The waitress being accused?
You kind of just sound like my voice. That's weird.
Am I you?
Are you me?
Who am I?
Not
What?
me? Whoa!
Whoa! Ooh! Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip. Then how? Oh God. Then how is there a 1 hour window of the time of death? At the point of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Well, 3, but sure.
Ooh la
Mr. Jean Armstrong, the owner and chef, and a regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo. The supreme mastermind, Victor Kudo.
I just love the line, "You displease me."
Vaporizes Maya.
It
Yeah.
still seems to be a very straightforward case to me.
I just realized, and I should make a mental note for this later when I'm eventually editing this. You literally made the joke, and I don't know if you did this knowingly, but you literally made the joke when we brought Maya to Victor, and he was not interested. You made like, too young for me. You literally made that joke, and now I'm realizing, like, tugs on collar, and I'm like, I don't like that.
He is a supervillain.
X equals victim seat. Okay. He is a supervillain.
Adrian, there's already the drinking noise. You don't gotta do.
Come, detective, take up this hammer
That's funny.
and nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands.
That's kind of mean.
Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony.
Shut.
Yes, sir.
The incident.
When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch.
Spicy.
And it's spicy. It's so spicy it kills you. And it looks like Miss Bird might have had, well, some kind of a motive. I should press that, I guess.
I'm glad I got that in there before it was skipped.
Using the dark, aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Wasn't me. Classy lady.
The facts of this case seems to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but...
I don't feel like it.
Yes?
What could go said? Please, no intimidation tricks this time. Is that understood? I don't think my heart can bear it.
I already told you that wasn't me! God
But
damn
the
it!
hair, it's the same.
Yeah, but your hair is the same!
And you were wearing blue last time, right?
God, I would be so pissed if they showed us, like, what it actually looked like in the previous trial, and he was just in his fucking orange suit with the tigers on it and shit, and everybody was just like, yeah, you got the spiky hair, you're Phoenix.
How would you feel if you found out that someone passed off as you for a day, but you saw a picture and they were like, they had your basic silhouette, but they were completely, like, different otherwise?
Like mannerisms were different, literal speech patterns were different. I'd be pissed.
They're like 15
I
skin
would
tones
be
darker.
pretty
They wore
pissed,
like
too.
different clothes completely.
Pretty angry.
Some kind of a motive? Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion. Objection! I guess I'm actually kind of doing Godot's voice, now I think about it.
Well, my golden rule is, detective. You're not doing my voice. I'm doing me. You're not me. I say that to mirror every morning to make sure no one steals my identity. You should have done
Make
that.
sure my mirror doesn't swap with me.
should've-
You're not
you should've-
me.
You
I'm
should have
me.
tried that trick out, Phoenix, right? Would have saved us a lot of trouble. Chuck out a bad cup of coffee. You can always get another.
Huh? I don't get it.
Small brain. I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out like a Chuck and Chuck.
Like a chuck that likes to woodchuck.
So stick to the facts, detective. Now, what was Miss Bird's motive?
Come on, Gumshoe. She was... They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket. I knew it. That's what I heard yesterday, too. It disappeared from the scene of the crime.
And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was winning It was a winning ticket for $500,000. Ignore the thing.
Ignore my speech patterns. I am the
He's
real
okay.
Godot.
I did put
Mr.
cyanide in my own coffee to test it out and see if it killed me.
Oh, interesting. Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he?
It's
But
killing.
he
It's
spelled
not.
the wrong way.
It's killing me very slowly.
Then, is it possible Maggie stole the winning one? What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? I mean, I should press harder, I think. Wait a minute! The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared is in no way implicates my client.
Ha. Hee hee.
Ha
I
ha.
have here in my hand the very ticket in question.
Oh.
That's the $500,000 lottery ticket.
The one female police officers found it when she was... What? One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search
There's Kermit females?
of the defense. What would that sound like?
Would it just be Miss Piggy?
No, she's not a Kermit. She's not. It would just be Kermit, but higher pitched, I guess.
Guess. It would be Saba's Kermit.
Oh, what?
I don't even know if I can Kermit.
Yay! It's not that hard to do.
You can try.
Come on,
Order,
Saba, give
order.
us your Kermit.
I can't. I don't know what
The
the
female
Just
cop
say-
isn't here.
Just say yay!
Yeah, I can't. It's not happening.
You say that you're a voice
She
actor,
can't
but you
put the
can't
frog in
even
her
do
throat.
silly voices.
But Kermit's not funny.
What?
Oh! Saba
Kermit's
just
a
destroyed.
police officer.
Saba just
Can't be
destroyed
funny.
half of the comedy in the stream.
I can't fucking believe this.
Ah, she's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress.
You will submit the ticket as evidence to the court immediately.
No, I want half
Whoa,
a
hey,
million
wait,
dollars.
wait a minute. So this wasn't fucking submitted in the last trial?
Apparently not.
I guess someone just found
What
it
the
on her.
fuck? Okay, now I'm getting a little. Now it's funny because like Adrian was like, "Oh, you'll either love this case or hate it." I am now starting to lose my suspension of disbelief a little bit because previously it was just like, "Oh, that's like silly," but now it's actually like the court was inept. Like,
I mean, they
Yeah,
did
this
blame
one
it
was
on
pretty
Phoenix,
bad.
and they did say that Phoenix was fucking embarrassed in court for putting on such a bad defense.
still.
The ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial too.
Hey, look.
Oh,
What? Then why wasn't it already in evidence?
Because we didn't know about it, I guess.
Fuck this. So frustrating.
But it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you say?
How did you not know?
He's just like, excuse me for a second, the judge leaves.
Yeah, exactly. Like, wait a minute. I need to see
Let me
this.
just take this into evidence, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back after a short recess.
It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor.
And that's on Maggie's person, unfortunately.
You really think there are any contradictions in this testimony?
To be honest, I don't know.
But Gumshoe told us out in the lobby. He said we'd be forming a united front, right? How will we win the case if he doesn't throw us a line?
I don't have a whole lot of options right now. Best I can do is gather facts together, I guess.
Facts and logic.
Facts and logic. F.8.
Logic and facts.
When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. I mean, Maggie says otherwise, but sure. Let me take a quick second to, like, review my evidence. So we got the victim's lottery ticket, which is new. We got the... Yeah, we got the thing. So the old man must be sitting here, across, because there's partitions that prevent you from seeing anything.
Well, we're not talking to him yet, so I don't think we can confirm.
No, I know. I'm just making the observation now. Written by my phony. Okay. $1 million debt. Terrible food, which is still evidence, I guess. Job listings for the old man. All right.
You know me, I like to keep bad food in my back pocket.
Yeah, about to say, we just held on to the food, I guess. Can I stop you for just a minute? Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence? He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man sitting. Wow, I wonder who it is. Another man sitting at the victim's table. Yeah, that's what she. Oh!
What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction?
Hey!
Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or other customer.
It's true, it is kind of corroborated against.
Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe?
Shoe up the gun.
Excuse you, my name is Girthshoe?
Girth shoe.
Yeah, it's true. There are two testimonies tie up on that. They both said there was no other guy at the table.
Hmm.
What should I do? Should I press on that point a little harder? Yes! Press. Well, maybe the other witnesses must just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way.
Ha! That argument is as weak as the coffee at Trade, right? They only put a little bit of cyanide in their coffee. I have here in my possession a ticket.
That was a picture. A ticket? Looks more like a photo to me.
Yes,
Oh,
a
sad
one-way
channel
ticket to
confused.
Guiltyville. To Flavortown, population of the defendant. Flavortown is my
What are you
analog
talking?
alibi.
What is this? He could hide behind the fucking partition. Are you stupid?
This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place, correct? Oh wait, that's the judge.
It's okay.
Sorry, Tom.
Okay.
I didn't realize. I think the court will agree it was such a clear view of the crime scene. How, Mr. Trey, could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table?
Ah!
Warg.
Compilation of Zach's
You
noises.
Anime noises compilation.
already got my grunting noises from Fez, so we're good.
Yo!
Oh, it certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely
I
clearly.
say, certainly.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Zippity doo
traces of
bop
poison
bop
were found
and
in
it's
his
da da
cup.
ba da ba da ba da.
Just imagine.
Wait a minute. Yeah, what
Voice.
happened here? Tell me, what was in that vial, by the way? Potassium cyanide. I've heard of that chemical before. Exactly how strong is this poison, detective? It's, well, the stuff's lethal.
Oh my god!
Eat too much and you're history. Eat not enough and you're the future.
How much is too much again?
Annie.
A lethal dose is 0.2 grams. That's about enough to finish anyone off.
But I
except me.
take 0.1
I have developed
grams.
I have developed an immunity to it.
0.2 grams? How much is that?
You know when you swab your ears for earwax? Yeah, about
Ew,
that
that's
much.
a lot of earwax. Ugh.
Depends on the person.
Yeah, about to say.
Ugh.
Earwax, huh? Sounds like something Gumshoe's got an abundance of.
Such a small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere. Maybe in a heart-shaped
A vial or
perhaps.
something. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. Fuck it, I guess we're just pressing the whole fucking thing. Well, are there 4 or 5 cases in this game?
5.
There are 5. Okay, thank you. He was listening to his radio, you say? Yeah. Yeah. He had a portable radio in his chest pocket.
Maggie told us about that too, didn't she? Something about how one of them has got some sort of earpiece?
What should I do? Should I press on this point or not? What is this? Am I able to press on everything? I'll press. Why not? And what was it that the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe?
Could it be 21 Pilots?
Huh? Was it Matchstick? What fuck? What is it? Match?
What?
No. What's the name of the band? Shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was my friend Jared's stand, and now I can't remember the name of the stand. Shit. Matchbox 20? Is that a band? How should I know? Thanks a lot We're now one step closer to the middle of nowhere.
This isn't going very well, is it?
Detective, could you perhaps tell us about the poison and how it was used?
The poison was found in the cup, Your Honor.
Hold it!
So, traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else? Not sure I get you, pal. Was the poison a liquid, or was it a powder? If I had to put it in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance.
So, drugs.
So the poison could have been in anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper.
Ha! Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee, trite?
Put sugar in, bitch.
Sorry, I put in a cute
Fight
video.
me.
The victim took a coffee black, no sugar. Ugh.
No. No, it seems that the poison could only have been in the coffee.
What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Fuck yeah. Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee? Huh? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is it that the victim ever drank any of it? That's Phoenix. Oh, hey, you're right. Oh.
In case you were wondering, the last objection was for the detective there.
Huh? For me?
Oh, hey, you may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it.
What was that?
My impression of Gumshoe. If you have the time to waste, you have the time to present that piece of evidence.
That piece of evidence, sir?
Yes, that piece. That thing on you.
That thing. What piece was it again?
This!
No! Should I be grateful enough that this hoppy's only hot enough for first degree burns? Has Godot gotten more core experience since last time? This is Godot's fourth trial, I guess, technically, right? Because we had the trial for the robbery. As far as we know, he has only gone up against Phoenix. And I think there might be a reason for that. Oh, now I remember. It's the victim's coffee cup.
Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim.
It's a nice rim. Oh yes, it's unmistakable. There is clearly a coffee stain on it.
It's unmistakable.
Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in this cup. The victim gulped down the bitter death that the waitress brought him. Like this!
And to this day,
It's not even that much.
Godot is still going.
Godot. Godot.
Okay. Alright, and then he died like this.
I don't have any
Woof.
footage of Godot falling over. I can't make a joke out of that. Out of that audio. Alright. For the record, the only prints on the cup were the victims and the defendants. Okay. Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance.
That's enough! The facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged.
But what the fuck are you talking about?
What I just said. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime.
I like an old man who knows the score.
There is also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive.
Okay. I maybe have other people that have motives,
I
bitch.
mean, for the sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules. Just let me go on this 5-minute
Judge.
recess, everyone, where everyone stays here. I just need to go to the bathroom, okay?
I'll
Give
be
me a
right
second.
back. Give me that.
I'll be right back.
Give
And
me
I'm
that.
very full, so I will need a while.
Like, I don't know. I'm thinking about this, and it's like, because he, obviously, I just made a comment about it where he's like, oh, well, that's a good motive. And I'm like, well, the coffee came out of the kitchen. Sure, it was delivered by the waitress, but that means it was fucking prepared by the chef, and I have fucking ample proof that the chef also has a motive. So go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? It's weird.
I don't mind an old man who is weak to the siren call of money. I paid the
Not
judge,
good,
you
Nick.
see. It's good
The
for me.
evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up fast, and Godot's having way too much coffee.
He's honestly, yeah, about to say he just chugged like it was like a gallon jug, but it was fucking hot boiling coffee. He just chugged
It
the
was
whole
hot
thing.
boiling potassium cyanide.
Oh my god.
I'm a
You
literal
gotta
god.
pick something for Godot. At first he was like a racist or something, and now he's like just drinking poison all the time.
Well, you see, it was hot. It was hot boiling potassium cyanide laced with coffee.
Laced with coffee.
Wasted
It's like
coffee.
you want some coffee with your cyanide. There was a thing. I've been getting into OSP videos recently, and there was one where it was failed assassins. It was just like a video of like the most like pathetic assassins from history, and there was this one guy who technically wasn't assassinated or anything like that, but he was concerned about being assassinated. I want to say he was like a French monarch or something like that, but basically,
Oh, French.
let
I
me.
see.
Oh, French. The French. Anyway, he basically like since the moment that he became like the purveyor of his estate, he was constantly taking small doses of every single poison and venom he could possibly find, and over the course of his like 40 like the next 40 years he became like effectively immune to all of it because essentially the idea was that he made himself so he like his tolerance for all these poisons and toxins was so high that in order to get a lethal dose to him it would have to be extremely obvious. Like basically he'd have to like chug a goblet just full of poison without realizing it. And so he was super happy about that, right? Until there was like a civilian uprising and they were going around fucking torturing and slaughtering all the aristocrats in the area, and the popular way that all the aristocrats were killing themselves instead of getting murdered by the mob was cyanide. But he had developed a tolerance to cyanide and he literally couldn't get enough cyanide to like kill himself, and so he was like chugging vial after vial of cyanide trying to off himself, and the mob eventually breaks into his estate and they kill him. And it was just like, I don't know, that story is just really funny to me. I just see like a really rich man in his like cravat just like on the floor just like no, just like trying to suck on as much poison as possible. That's Godot. That was the whole point of me bringing that up.
I'd say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance. With one final decisive piece of evidence.
He's got more evidence against Maggie?
This is the apron Miss Delightful Bird was wearing at the time.
Why is it red?
Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I have seen.
That stain looks like it can't be blood, can it?
Ha! It seems the star of our play was a little flustered. And somehow spilled coffee on herself.
The coffee, that's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye.
Of course. The coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more.
Something else, I presume you mean.
Of course. I'm referring to the pocket.
What are you talking about? The pocket?
A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide. The very poison used by the killer was in her apron pocket.
I wonder if maybe the guy who's a convicted pickpocket also has the ability to just slip things into people's pockets without them noticing. A bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket? Yeah, and Maggie's prints were on were the only ones on it. Oh shit, no. Maggie. Maggie, what the fuck have you done?
Well, it couldn't have been the chef, because the chef clearly doesn't wear gloves or care for kitchen hygiene.
That's a good
order,
point.
order. The court will accept these items into evidence. These
Well,
evidence now.
well, you see, Adrian, Maggie didn't think to mention it, but she did have, he gave her the poison, the cyanide vial, and then he was like, oh, wait a minute, before you go, hold it up in between your fingers. She's like, okay, and then he licked it. He licked the entire thing until everything else was clean, except for her fingerprints, and he was like, okay, go.
Great.
Nice.
Small pockets with big stains.
Alright.
There's something still bothering me, Mr. Godot. Why have you not explained the blood stain to the court?
I don't have to. This was a poisoning.
Bloodstain. What bloodstain would that be?
Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron.
I don't see any blood. That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a bloodstain.
Can he not see because of his red visor? You don't need to be told. Just look at it.
Well, detective, I blame you. Could this stain really be blood?
No way, sir. That's just ketchup, sir. Ketchup? She must have gotten some on her apron while taking someone their breakfast that day.
Ugh.
You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe.
Pull a stunt like that again, and I'll have you drink 17 cups of potassium cyanide laced with ketchup, witness.
I don't like you lacing cyanide with normal stuff. That's weird. That's weird, champ. I thought everyone knew what it was already. It doesn't smell like blood.
It doesn't taste like blood either, trust me, I know.
I licked it.
I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence. They have all been clearly established.
Established.
Well, Trite, it seems you really are a phony after all.
Ah! He really knows how to drive a man nuts. All right.
I also know how to drive a man's nuts. I learned from Edgeworth.
Witness, please continue with your testimony.
I learned from the best.
Oh, that's
Judge.
still me! Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there. I was thrown off by Gumshoe.
I'm glad that
By the Girth Shoe.
girth shoe.
Girth shoe.
We have another testimony. Oh my god.
We haven't even visited a contradiction yet.
Oh my god, you're right. It was just evidence. The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. Must have been real tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found a lottery ticket and a bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene.
You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good.
Are you
Choking on
okay?
water!
No, to choke on water.
Yeah, choke
It's
on
coffee.
coffee. Choke on coffee instead, and
It's
then
the
get back to
cyanide
us in a minute.
coffee that you should.
Oh, I was trying to make a quip, but I was drinking water at the same time.
You shouldn't quip and quaff.
Haha.
Uh,
Hey Saba, how much did the microphone that you got cost? Like, how much is it? Oh shit! I skipped your line by accident. I'm
I
sorry.
drank too much potassium cyanide and I choked on it.
Well, like lower end stuff like costs probably around like 80
Okay.
and stuff, and then the better, like the better quality normally you get, the obviously the more expensive.
I mean, yes.
Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one, so let the fun begin.
Because I'll be dead after
It's not the
drinking
fact
this
that it's
water.
infecting my blood, it's the fact that I'm choking on it physically.
Right.
No, it's not even the cyanide laced with coffee that's like killing you. It's just plain water.
Before can't scare you, man. You didn't have any? Are you saying that it was stolen then? No, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, pal. Then how did he pay for his dinner? His lunch? It's expensive. All he had was 58 cents in his wallet. 58 cents? Yeah. I can't believe I found someone with less in their wallet than me, pal.
Not by a lot, though. If we had 1 penny more, we'd tie.
Yeah.
No, he's like, not by a lot, though. If we had 1 Russian shekel more, we'd tie.
Like, what's the smallest denomination you can find? Like a peso.
The victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man.
That's just me. Or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge, Ing?
I think I'm onto something here. Wait. Can I not... Do we not get the stuff where he said that he had no fucking money? Is that not weird as fuck? Okay, whatever. That's a definitive statement, so that's pressed. So the $500,000 lottery ticket and the bottle of potion were accounted for.
And the bottle of potion.
Potion.
Bottle of potion.
The bottle of potion.
Bottle of potion of mud.
Yeah. You knew it was gonna go there.
Yeah. Interesting. So it's true that those 2 items were accounted for, but wasn't there another lottery ticket that was stolen that day? Oh yeah, the one the restaurant owner took. He won a whole $1 with it. What a lucky guy, huh?
That's almost twice as much as my life savings.
And they're just God damn it. Almost as much as twice as much, and these the 59 cents. And you're just gonna let him get out? No, actually, Adrian, he's like, I've never met someone with less money in my wallet than me. He has 58 cents and then like a Chuck E. Cheese token. Like it's not, it has no monetary value, but it's technically more.
1 Monopoly dollar.
Yeah.
It was just $1, detective.
I guess no one cares when it's that little, except for Gumshoe with his savings.
If I don't find a hole in this testimony, the judge is going to hand down his verdict.
Gumshoe isn't giving us anything to work with. And we can't find any contradictions if he doesn't give us something.
Yeah, that's true. But Maggie and Gumshoe are like Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, Phoenix.
Our only hope is they were so dumb they missed something obvious.
Come on, Gumshoe, be the dumbest you've ever been.
So, you gotta press something specific here before you can press.
I mean, how'd you figure out it was him? Wait a sec! Hold it even! Huh? Did I say something dumb again? Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. The victim didn't have any ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes? Yeah, basically. In that case, how are you able to identify the victim so quickly? Oh, that. He screamed his name in his death rattle. He's so let down. He's got the whole sagging shoulders, puppy-eyed thing going. There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket.
Oh, sorry. It seems Mr. Glenn L. visited his doctor before I went to Trebian. I almost got all the water out of my lungs.
We got the victim's name from the medical records of the doc who prescribed the meds.
That's a reliable enough source for the court.
What should I do? Should I leave this alone or hear more? I mean, ask about his health insurance.
What was it like? Did his job give him
Clearly, we
coverage?
should do that.
Did his job give him poisoning coverage?
Let's go with the prescription bag. So what sort of medicine was in the bag? Well, actually, the bag we found was empty. Huh? Ow, 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 ow. Ow!
Seems you need some medicine for that.
I mean, that's not really medicine. I was absent-mindedly playing with my hair and my pen got stuck in my hair. Give me a second.
Ouchie.
Ow. Ow.
Zooey mama.
Okay. Ow. Oh, I pulled out like 4 hairs.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna stop doing that now. Huh?
Oh, stream is paused, I think.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, completely empty. It was completely empty. Okay.
The bag is empty.
Who would have guessed?
Empty. Ha! The bag was empty, right? I mean, right.
Completely empty?
Godot, are you telling me that the bag was empty?
You're entering a completely empty paper bag as evidence? Desperate, are you, Trite?
Are you telling... Is this bag empty?
It was completely empty.
Are like 100% or mostly empty?
Completely.
So this is an empty bag.
It's a completely empty bag, Mr. Trite.
Give me that empty bag as evidence, everyone.
But it's an empty bag.
Still.
Not only is it
because
an
it's
empty
so
bag, it's a
empty.
completely empty bag.
Because it's so
Completely empty?
completely empty.
We're gonna slip up one of these days in old bags and say, "Who summoned me?" Now, what happened with the investigation after that, detective?
Okay, well we got an empty bag, I guess.
Is that bag empty?
And that was it. There was nothing else missing with the crime scene. You mean the fucking prescription that he had?
Because that empty bag.
He ate all of it, the medicine and bottle. We found it in his.
So, I don't know. So, okay, Adrian, tell me, am I supposed? Because like the last one we did, like the last testimony that Gumshoe gave, we were supposed to press everything. And
No, there's a contradiction here.
there is a contradiction here.
You just needed to
actively.
get that thing first, yeah.
Am I correct that the thing that's missing was the prescription?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And now you gotta put it here in case you were.
Because I was worried that they were gonna be like, no, but he doesn't need a prescription. He just needs the bag. And I was gonna be like, what are you talking about? Obviously, he needs the prescription.
Yeah.
Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There's just one small contradiction in your testimony. Oh ho! Finally!
Ohio.
Oh ho ho! I'm getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will you? Ah. You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, we have this completely empty bag. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later? No. No. The
No.
victim was given the prescription before going to Tribunal. Where, then, did the medicine disappear to? You are too cool, pal.
Indeed.
He's very cool.
Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Where's this? Why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence?
I guess that's the most careless thing I've done so far, huh? The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. Well, no. You can't get prescribed cyanide.
I mean, if someone snuck the poison into his medicine, I think.
Order! Order!
Oh, Okay, you're right. All right, that makes a lot more sense. I thought
Yeah,
Phoenix was
no.
arguing that he went to the doctor to be like, "Hi, I know that assisted suicide is legal in this city, so I would like some cyanide, please."
Like some
But
stuff.
only in the middle of a cafe.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Godot, what do you have to say to that?
Ha, that's all.
What?
Okay.
See now, if we had an actual editor or like animations, that'd be a really good bit of just Godot just doing the Looney Tunes outro. That's all, folks. And then Phoenix just comes in with the what? But we can't because I'm not gonna do that.
Read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will.
What's the clinic's name got to do with anything? New Ear Ornithological Clinic? Wait, otolaryngological? I don't know what that is. I don't know how to read that.
Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Godot?
Being
Long
a
word.
dumbass.
Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say. He suffered from not being able to read long words.
Wait,
A war
excuse
wound?
you, Adrian? What do you think that word was?
Obviously, it's... The
And-
day before the incident, Mr. L found himself in a fight.
I'm not recording. I was just thinking, once again, I'm just thinking to myself, like, in the future, I could make that joke way better by just having Google read it out in, like, translator, and then just put the audio there, but that means I would have to record the audio, and I don't want to do that.
He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum.
Oh my god!
Do-
He
do
ruptured
people
his
recover from that?
eardrum? I'm about to say, what the fuck?
Can that be fixed? Then what on earth was the prescription he was given? It seemed hopeless. Anyway,
It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not ingested.
What?
It's mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print.
Fuck off! No, fuck you, game.
They found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear.
That's bullshit. That's stupid writing. Fuck you.
yes, here it is in very, very fine print.
It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Très Bien. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medication.
It seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all.
No.
Nick! If you don't think of something quick, it'll be all over.
She's right. I can't get away with any weak objection. What should I do? I mean, we gotta push it, right? Because we just established that if we don't push it, it's all over. So I'm gonna push it.
Push it
Go
to
for
the
it,
limit.
man. Face it straight. Go for it, man.
Only moments ago, Mr. Godot made the following statement. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Très Bien.
That's not what I sound like, right?
Oh, sorry. I forgot. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime? Good point.
But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal.
That doesn't change the fact that it was not found at the scene of the crime. However insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth.
You know as well as I do that medication is irrelevant.
Fuck off!
It hardly seems like that. Oh, the water came back up again. Hang on, let me rinse down some more potassium cyanide. It hardly seems that likely that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide.
It's like that. It's like that joke. I forget what Adult Swim short it was. But like the guy's choking, like he's eating like a hot dog and he eats it way too quickly, so he starts choking. And his friend starts going to start doing the Heimlich maneuver, and the guy goes like, no. He like waves his hand. He pulls out like a vial of acid and he just chugs it. And actually, maybe this was Mad TV, but anyway, he chugs it and like it clears his throat, but it also like horribly burns his throat and his stomach on the way down. And he's like, no, dude, that's gay. That was the end of the clip.
Okay, that's not Mad TV.
No, not Mad TV. That's yeah, but I don't know. It was like that. Well, never mind. But yeah, that's why I said Adult Swim at first, because I was like, he does say that's gay. But anyway, hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would contain it either, but it did. The possibility is undeniable.
Nyarg.
That's
Guar.
enough.
Gwar.
Mr. Gadoo, he's the detective, the only witness the prosecution wishes to call.
Look at this voice.
Sorry, Mr. Gadoo.
Used to be cute.
Bueller. I got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there at the restaurant on the day of the murder. Victor Kudo, the pigeon hater?
Very well.
He
The
incinerated
murder
like
of the
50 pigeons
disappeared
yesterday.
medicine seems a little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial, and that is something that bothers me. Yay! Good job, Nick.
He puts the seed on the floor to lure the pigeons into place so he can just like.
The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness.
Fucking Gumshoe is not allowed to call a witness. I think that's pretty obvious. I think we all know that, but that's fucking ridiculous. The idea that even if he's a police detective, a witness cannot call another witness.
I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off with my last 6 cups.
You had 11 cups of coffee?
Court is adjourned for recess.
I had to wash down the potassium cyanide with something, right? That's right.
He can only drink cyanide and coffee. He can't handle it. He's allergic to water.
Phew, that was close.
Tell me about it. I nearly died in there. That's my line, sir.
No, it's my line.
No, it's my line!
I think
No,
you
it's
really
my
did
line.
die a little bit.
No, it's my line. I drank so much potassium. I drank so much coffee. I could have died from caffeine.
No, I drank so much water I could have died. He drank like a cup.
Yeah.
He heard when he was super young that some people can die of like water poisoning, and so from that day forward he has been exclusively drinking cyanide and coffee. And so the fact that he drank like a glass of water makes him think like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! How could he betray us like that?
Huh? What?
He said he'd help me, but he totally set me up. I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, that guy's gotta do his job, right? It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. Oh my god, Bird. But it really hurt this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him again. Oh no, the romance. Poor Gumshoe. You see him like in the far corner and he's fucking bawling his eyes out.
So the next witness is going to be the old guy from the park, right?
Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds. I bet he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know?
Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you going to be able to handle him, Nick?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put on the maid outfit.
Nice.
Fucking Phoenix in the maid outfit is pretty funny.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird.
I thought you were gonna forget and go back to your original voice, but sure.
What are you, Zach?
I'm still tired. Mr. Godot, your next witness, please.
The prosecution calls the lucky old timer who got a show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand? Name and occupation if you don't mind.
Victor Kudo and none.
Victor Kudo, born and bred in the land of the rising sun.
Supervillain.
Which is America.
Honor and duty are what make me. Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times, too.
We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation.
My occupation? Ka! I love that snake. Listen, young'un, how much call do you think there is for kimono embroidery here?
Kimono embroidery?
That's what I do, or did, back in Japan. I embroidered family crests on kimonos.
Okay.
My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed.
Wow, a real craftsman. They're a dying breed. Oh, harsh reality. Hey, maybe he could embroider my costume sometime.
Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here. So I had to take a job working the cash register at the burger joint, pretending to smile.
That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen.
Now then, witness, where were you? Were you in the kitchen at the time of the incident?
You sure about that?
Where? Sucks to make that. Were you in the restaurant at
Like,
the time of the incident? You know, in your kitchen.
Judge, are you
I don't
okay?
know.
Judge, you good?
Oh, tired.
Oh yes, I was eating some seeds over a cup of Javagino.
Seeds.
What do you think, Josh?
What the fuck?
I see.
So you saw everything that happened, Gramps. I like the sound of you eating. Do it more while I drink. Did I? Oh yes, I did. I saw it all. Then please tell the court. We're all ears. Sure. I'll tell you every last detail.
He's really getting into this. So he's gonna lie out the ass. But why would he lie out the ass? Wouldn't he want Maggie to come back to work? Such a weird, bitter old man.
The young man was reading the sports paper. The serving girl brought him a Javagino, but he put something in it.
Oh! Hype, dude!
Hype?
The man took one sip of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then collapsed. And the serving girl, right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well.
That was definitely not her. Maggie is like twice as wide as that goth chick.
Mr. Kudo, she is not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress.
You started that sentence off in the right voice, and then it derailed real quick. Ka! Please save me, Ka. You're as bad as the rest of them. All these newfangled words. What's wrong with the old-fashioned ones? Like...
Don't say it!
I'm gonna say the N-word.
Neutrogena.
Newfangled.
Newfangled.
Newfangled?
All this talk of radios and glasses. It's wireless and spectacles, I tell you. This is...
Radio is older than wireless.
Excuse me?
Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old days slip away. I'm your
Well,
conservative uncle.
I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. This guy's kind of fun. I like him. He's like old bag, but not shitty.
Really?
I mean, are you sure about that?
No, but I mean, like, he's a shitty person, but, like, he's not shitty from a gameplay perspective. Because he's just, like, crotchety and kind of, like, grouchy, whereas Old Bag is deliberately trying to fuck people over. Sort of, if that makes sense. Like, she purposely... Like, fucking in Game 2, she lied out the ass because she wanted to keep a camera. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, like, fucking... It's a horrible human being. This guy just wants to see some poontang.
So he's more relatable to you.
Funny, Adrian. Oh, no. Oh, shit, I can't mute him. He's voicing Kudo. Shit. Damn it. Okay.
And it'd be funny if then Zach just proceeded to mute me just so he could vent his frustration.
Yeah,
But
that's very
it's
funny.
okay. That's good. It didn't happen.
It's on the table, it's okay. Collapse.
I applaud your progress.
Chair. I remember her well.
This
I
is
don't
a
think
progress stream, actually.
Progress dream.
You said I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Did you have any particular features that you can identify her by?
Her bust size was 32 feet. Particular features is disgrace, that's what it is.
Sorry?
You can see all the way up to her, you know,
Knees!
she's practically naked in that uniform.
Objection! So the particular feature you're recognizing was the waitress's is her outfit? But anyone could wear such a uniform. Even me! Hell yeah, right? Let's go!
Mr. Wright, please spare the court of any further mental anguish from that image. Don't get all excited, Nick. You gotta keep yourself together.
Save it for Edgeworth.
Save it for the bedroom with Edgeworth, yeah. I guess I got a bit carried away.
Ka! There are other things I recognize about her, too.
He's pretty sure of himself. What should I do? I could press harder, obviously. Sure, you saw a waitress take the coffee over to the victim. But what what matters is whether the waitress was Maggie Bird or not.
Quite right. Mr. Kudo, these other features that you recognize about the defendant, I would ask you to add them to your testimony.
Sure. There was ribbon in her hair and her apron straps were loose.
Yeah, alright.
Do
Wait.
you think old Seedy really saw Maggie do it?
Well, he probably had his eye on the waitress the whole time. That's why he was there.
But he was there for the cute outfits, right? Not the waitress?
Probably a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, making him a column D.
Hey! Did I just say something clever?
Making his D into a column.
I wonder if the waitress Mr. Kudos saw was really Maggie. That's what we have to oh, what?
Maya.
Did I not? Is that not what I
That's-
pressed?
You gotta figure it. I think you just finished
You
the
you
series
skipped instead of
of...
pressing at the end there.
Oh, sorry. There you go. You do seem to remember several details about her appearance, but what about the most crucial detail of all? Her face. I never look at their face! Makes them human, as
as if
opposed
I'd
to a
remember
stack
that.
of meat.
I read this.
Objection!
The witness noticed the straps on the accused apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face. That's right, I can even tell you the color of the ribbon in her hair. It was red. Like my nose. So you see there's no... Your nose is normal color, what are you talking about? So you see there's nothing wrong with the witness' eyes.
I like him just not being able to see the color red.
Yeah.
There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. Wish I do. I get the feeling there's something more to this somehow. I mean, okay. I'm trying to think, because it's like, I mean, that has stains all over it, right? So we could ask about that. But then, does Maggie have any? Like, I don't got like I don't got anything else, and I don't remember that picture super well. I don't know, maybe it's her shoulders or the fact that her apron's messy. Shit, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. If I'm wrong, I can just go back. Let's grab the straps, why not? Mr. Kudo, you seem especially interested in straps. Why is that?
What?
The ribbon in her hair, the straps on her apron. What's the fascination?
Fascination? People have all kinds of fetishes, right? We don't need to embarrass the witness. Listen, you young upstarts, I haven't got some sick strap fetish. I'm into absolute territory for your information.
Is there any relevance to the witness's unusual love of straps, Mr. Wright?
I was just curious as to why he was so fixated on the waitress's straps.
How many times do I need to repeat myself?
Very well. Continue with your testimony, Mr. Kudo, and make a strap list.
Ah.
Rubble.
Do you think old Seed? Wow. Wow.
We already
thank
fucking
you.
read it, Saba, so shut up.
I know, but thank you.
Alright, we'll do this again. I learned, by the way, that if you right-click, it just skips the thing entirely. Ta-da! The identifying features you described are all things you could see from the... Oh! I guess I should have asked that. My bad. From the back.
So what?
Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all?
Huh, he's got you there, Gramps.
What?!
I objected so I could say this and agree with you.
People normally talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone. But this witness's testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons.
This is harassment. Until you have no sense of these straps ribbon, you displease me.
You know, he's like fucking Cyclops at the beginning of the movie where he doesn't have his glasses yet, and he's just, just cutting the entire courtroom apart.
The red in his nose and cheeks are him charging up energy, and then he unleashes it.
Fucking one of the bailiffs starts like, oh no, we have a code red. Starts running down into the basement. And he presses the gravity switch button.
How would that help?
But that's the thing. He's not really good at his job. He's a Kermit.
That's true. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about the identifying features. Features you observed from the front, that is, to your testimony.
Yeah, sure. Skip. Apparently.
This old man's testimony is getting longer and longer.
Just like his... Anyway, and if I can't
Haha.
find a hole in it soon, it'll get even longer, I bet.
Getting longer and longer, just like his laser beams.
Oh my god. There wasn't anything caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front. What? Can I just present the apron right now? Because that seems like bullshit. Like, what are you talking about? She's covered in stains and ketchup. Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this.
That filthy thing would suit filth like you just perfectly. Actually, reminds me of what my grandson looks like just after he's done eating. He's 42 and lives in his basement.
You have a kid?
I have two. I have a grandkid.
No, I know. That's what I mean. He used to have a kid before he could have a grandkid.
Victor Kudo fucks.
Oh my god.
Victor Kudo fucks. No, I don't like that.
The ladies love the laser vision.
Have you ever seen this before?
Of course I haven't. Do you think I'd forget something as dirty as that? Well, you half-witted clot. What? What is it? Ever since I said you half-witted clot, there's been an eerie silence in here. It displeases me.
Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning. He has a different voice. And as you said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means, if you had really seen this apron before... Yes! You know what I'm getting at. You couldn't possibly have seen the waitress from the front.
Oops.
Squidward. Oh my god, do you see his butt?
I had a dump truck ass.
I'm about to say, they accentuated his butt so much from the behind sprite.
That's the other thing the ladies love.
My nose.
Oh, my dump truck ass.
Oh, you can't just oops your way out of this one.
What is it,
boy.
the judge's brother? Ha, well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. You could say this is a real food fight. Listen, Trey. Here are the facts. Number 1, I'm cool and epic. Number 2, you're cringe. On the day of the incident, there was only one witness in the restaurant.
The number one thing to remember about me, Phoenix, or sorry, Mr. Trite, is that I am Pog and you are Resident Sleeper. No.
Well, that being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird.
Exactly. And when that one waitress put the poison into the cuppy coffee,
The cuppy coffee. I like the cuppy coffee.
it's what you give to toddlers. The old guy was watching.
I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr.
Kermit's
Kudo.
like, gravity!
Everyone's just
They're just like,
floating around.
God damn it.
God damn it.
The fate of the defendant may rest on what you say you remember seeing.
Remember what you said.
Just tell the court exactly.
Remember who made you come.
Oh
Sorry.
my god.
I just remembered the fucking Sonic voice line. It's so funny. You can run as fast as you want, Knuckles, but remember who made you come.
God.
I'm sorry, Saba. I know you don't like it when this kind of joke comes up. It's so funny.
No, just my disappointment is great.
Why? I never imagined Sonic just yelling at the top of his lungs at the end of like the casino highway or whatever, like the casino zone. He's at the end and Knuckles is running back to Angel Island. He's like, "Remember who made you come?" Like it's the end of fucking Free Willy. Oh, which I guess it would be. Anywho.
You can hire me, Cap. My noggin is in perfect working order.
Oh my god.
I can't remember a single occasion I forgot what a burger a customer wanted.
He can't remember? Probably more like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out. Very well, let's test just how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo. Tell us why you remember about the victim.
He was another one of those pesky young types wearing a broken pair of spectacles.
Who are we talking about?
The victim.
Okay, thank you.
He had a newspaper in his right hand, and the noisy brat kept rustling his pages. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. Then the serving girl in question brought over the Javicino. Little fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip.
The testimony we just heard was to test how credible the witness' memory is.
I mean, it's
It
wrong
seems-
immediately. He doesn't wear glasses.
Seems to me that he remembers the victim in great deal of detail.
He's describing the scouter as broken glasses.
Oh, because there's only one side?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll press him on that just in case, but yeah.
Oh yes, I hate those you-know-what types who are so vague about everything.
Who's posting shit? No!
It's Adrian.
No, Adrian!
What?
Adrian, I'm deleting that.
What? Why not? Why?
Because it'll make me laugh too much.
Because it'll make him too horny.
Oh my god.
God damn it! Now you've locked me in a trap. I either have to leave the meme there, or I have to admit that your posit of it makes me horny is plausible, and I don't want that.
You may ignore him now, but remember who made you come, Zach. You may delete him now, but remember.
You come.
I read the line already.
Okay.
How are we gonna handle this, Nick?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot.
Just trip him. You mean, isn't that kind of cruel?
I suppose, but it's what I do best. Spectacles?
Dark glasses, you. One of the lenses was green, but the other was broken. You fangled rubbish. That's why I remember him so well.
He did have some kind of lens over his left eye. But I wouldn't call it a pair of glasses.
He seems to have wearing. God, he's have to been wearing some rather modern-looking shades. Perhaps I should take to wearing some and rival Mr. Godot's sharp appearance. We better come up with something sharp and quick.
So wait and see if I could challenge him about the spectacles.
So there is a contradiction already that you can present.
Really?
Yeah.
He had a newspaper in his right hand. The noisy brat kept rustling his pages. The young man was listening to the wireless, I remember that, wireless is radio for some reason. Then the serving girl in question brought over the job at Chino. Excuse me. The little fidget picked up the cup of coffee with his free hand and took a sip. The whole point of this cross-examination is to establish just one thing. That this old guy's memory has more holes in it than a slice of Swiss.
I guess we just need to find a contradiction in this
No
testimony
fucking
somewhere,
dumb
huh?
video game. Shut
Huh?
up!
I think we just have to do our jobs, right?
Yeah,
I
but
gotta. I mean, to be fair, sometimes Maya tells you should press, and sometimes she tells you should contradict.
yeah,
I have to go for like 5-10 minutes. Go feed the dogs. I'll be right back.
no problem.
I maybe at a certain point have to go eat too, but I'm hoping I will last out until like Grant shows up, so you at least have someone else to help you in your accents. Because clearly I can tell I'm doing a great job with Judge, you know?
So I'm gonna present the coffee cup on where he says that he was rustling papers with his right hand, because based on where the lip stain is on this, that doesn't make any sense.
Okay, yeah, go for that. That's fine.
No, I said press.
That's fine. Oof. Ouch.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. What? Objection denied. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh my god, are you fucking... Okay, is it fucking... Is it he picked it up with his fucking free hand? Is that the thing?
I mean, probably. It's probably
God
one of those
damn
really
it.
simple, nuanced stuff, you know?
Alright. It's the same argument, but... Yeah, okay, that's a little annoying, but sure. Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing your credibility of your memory. I know. There's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you. Nothing! If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing the pigeon song. Oh, fuck, is this me again?
I don't know. I tried doing
Care to
this,
tell
but...
us where this is going, Trite? According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding a paper in his right hand, while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would be his third arm. Ha! Ka! What's this, kindergarten? But I would like the court to please take a look at this.
That's the cup the victim used, correct?
Yes, and on the rim you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips.
Yes, there is a stain left by the coffee.
If you consider where the stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand. But how? Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song. Arrgh!
Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. I think the witness had better go back to what?
Wait!
What do you mean?
If you think I'm going to stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad, you're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup. I know what I saw.
You still insist on your testimony?
That young brat was holding the cup in his left hand. Oh yes, no question. I am a good law-abiding citizen, I am. It's that dead young hot pot? What? Dead young hotbot and you, spiky-haired Yahoo. What?
Wait, is he talking about Mia? Does he what?
Who's a hotbot?
I don't
Who, me?
understand. Thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already.
Don't call me old man. Old man. I've been around for 68 years. Ah! I have, and you can't ignore me. Listen to what I got to say.
Sorry, Mr. Kudo, but
Sure. Why not hear a little more?
Mr. Godot?
But this is my 16th cup of coffee, so this is your final stand. Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor. The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side of the green lens of his specs. What? He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand.
We know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye.
I forgot it's me. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor used by programmers. No, it's not. No, it is not.
A monitor? You mean like a television screen?
The inside of the lens is the screen that displays computer data. It's called a HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work. HDTV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know what I saw, and I'm telling the truth. It's true, he doesn't seem to be lying. And those are the facts, in good old black and white.
I wonder what it could be.
Alright, the boy was wearing the same as the green specs, which would be his left side. Kept fiddling with it all the time. Fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup. Man, as much as I don't want to do Kudo's voice, I guess I gotta press some shit, because I don't know what the contradiction would be. So the victim was wearing an HMD. What does it matter? It was none of them actually, but anyway. And you're sure that he was wearing an earpiece on the same side? No question. I could have seen the side of his head from where I could only see the side of his head from where I was sitting. Yeah, it's pretty obvious if you look at the floor plans. From the opposite table, he'd only be able to see the side of the victim's head. Kept fiddling with it all the time. It seems you kept an eye on Mr. Glenn Egg. He was getting on my nerves, rustling that newspaper and fiddling with his earpiece all the time. And when he went to make all a fuss about dying and want to sip a Jabachino. Oh
Alright,
my
I'm
God.
back.
Thank
I like
Christ.
the Jabachino.
Jabachino.
You don't like doing his voice?
It hurts my throat.
I wanted to say to him, calm down, you young brat. Just looking at him made me suddenly speed my seed eating. I could have choked.
So I take it the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy. It's interesting to know. The earpiece you mentioned. Which hand did the victim touch with it?
You're one of those people, aren't you? You're the type that uses your left hand to get things out of your right pocket. Or fastens your left cuff with your right hand. And when the tour guide says on your right side, you'll see the famous blah blah. You're the only one who delivery looks left, well, aren't you?
No, I didn't mean...
Obviously, you used the hand the same side of the body earpiece was in.
Ow, ow, ow!
He's catching him with his mouth.
So if he had the HMD on his left side, then it was his left hand, I guess.
You haven't done the contradiction yet?
You seem very sure of yourself, Mr. Kudo.
That's because I know what I saw, no matter what tricks you try to play on me.
It looks like you really did see the guy pick up the coffee with his left hand. This is a dead end.
Well, Nick, what do you think?
I think this guy's telling the truth, but even so, something's not quite right.
Then chuck evidence at him until he breaks, like he threw seeds at us.
But if he's not lying, there wouldn't be any contradictions in his testimony, right? Unless he just straight up misunderstood something, but, cause, like, the thing is that, like, the lips are on the opposite side of the cup, so that means, I mean, someone else could have drank from the... No, because it'd be stupid. There's no way that they...
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way that they would do that deliberately, where the other side also had lips on it, but they didn't show you. That'd be bullshit. Because he drank... Because, like, if he picked it up, did he just not touch the fucking handle?
No,
that's weird.
No, that's also wrong.
Was wearing the earpiece on the same size as his specs. Which tracks, because that's on his left side. His left eardrum was ruptured.
So, his left eardrum was ruptured.
Oh! Right, so why would he be wearing an earpiece? Oh, right. Was wearing an earpiece on the same side. So, would I present the profile?
You could present the profile or prescription bag.
Ah, okay.
Good job, you did it.
I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but
It's a good
Mr.
way to
Kudo,
start your objection.
there's something very strange about your observations of the victim.
Confident start, Phoenix. What?
You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same size as his HMD.
No question, you can lock me if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt. I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting.
I don't think so.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
Yes.
You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo, but the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured.
Yeah.
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 Also,
Traces-
hi, Grant.
Oh, hello, Grant. You
Yeah,
can
hi,
take the
Grant.
judge, I
Hi.
think.
A good
It's-
45, or not 25 minutes earlier than I expected.
15
20.
minutes
You're
early.
15.
15. I'm not sorry, math is, yeah, whatever. You're earlier than I expected is the
Hello.
conclusion to this statement.
It's real interesting coming in the middle of like a court session because then it just sounds like Phoenix is pulling shit out of his ass, and then they're like, "Oh, you're right."
By the way, we've actually been having a progress stream this stream.
Oh, prepare for it to be ruined.
We haven't had any derailing jokes.
Well, I've
Sorry.
told a
Ooh.
few anecdotes. So, Grant, who do you want? Do you want Judge or do you want
I might have to head off for a while in a second, so I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Judge would be a good idea then. Adrian's doing a good job with Godot anyway, so.
Oh, I
Alrighty.
would like Grant's. I like Grant's Godot better.
I also like Grant's Godot, but it's either that or you do Maya. I guess I could do Maya.
Oh, please. Oh,
Phoenix
God.
is the entire, or Phoenix, Zach is the entire defense.
I'm just saying, because we need someone to do Judge. So, I don't know. I don't know if we necessarily want to give Grant Judge and Godot.
You could just
but-
skip over Maya like before, too. So.
Why would we do that?
Because that!
I wonder.
That's
My
the
name
reason
is-
why you should
My
do
name is
that.
Dot!
No! Get Dot out of here!
That was one of the funniest jokes of that video, though.
Oh my god!
What?
You're useless!
I'm sorry, I have video evidence that proves that you're useless.
Oh, really? Who's the one who
Yes.
finished the game and got all the cubes, huh? Not you, Dot.
I did twice.
Oh my god, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
break
god.
down.
Alright, I'm gonna start reading again.
Breakdown, breakdown.
Breakdown.
That's right! Is it possible
Oh my god.
That's right. It's impossible that the victim was wearing an earpiece in his left ear. Because he couldn't hear out of that ear.
Is that true, Captain? Captain Crunch?
Captain.
Crunchitize me, Captain.
Crunch attachment, Captain? Wait, who's doing Godot again?
Oh, I thought you were.
Oh, okay. It is.
Pee.
Pigeon? Pretty pigeon.
Okay.
Yeah, we have 2 eating sound effects now.
Order. I
Doing
just
both
got
of them.
here.
This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the witness from behind, and he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Goodell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup.
Ah, the jungle fever is taking me.
Oh no.
This old man is my drop of milk.
Yeah.
There's something
That's
exotic
an-
about it. Never mind. Gum, you called me a drip?
This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. I guess that was established. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand.
Oh, by the way, Grant, if you want to see the amount of evidence that we've collected since the beginning of this fucking trial, so we got the autopsy report, right, and the floor plans.
I mean, I
from-
see this is already full.
Right. So we got Glenn's autopsy report and the floor plans from Gumshoe, who I had to do Gumshoe.
Nice.
Then we got all of this.
Oh my god.
Fucking Godot pulled this out of his ass when we tried to say that the lottery ticket was missing, and he was like, "Nope, it's right here." And guess what? It was found on
I
Maggie,
have
and
it.
it's like, "Oh shit." This is a bottle of potassium cyanide, also found on Maggie.
We're still on trial 1 of day 1.
Yeah.
This ain't looking good for Maggie.
This is Maggie's apron. Do you notice anything weird about it?
No.
Good,
Not at
because
all.
that's ketchup, apparently.
Yeah, the interesting thing about it was that
Are you-
there was
are you
the
serious?
there was the bottle in the pocket.
Yeah,
That's
the interesting
why I
part
read
about this was not the gigantic, obvious red stain. It was the fact that there was a pocket and this bottle was found inside the pocket.
Oh, also we learned that Godot couldn't see the stain of red. He didn't register it was there.
Are you so
Because his visor is red, so it just looks normal.
so that's the thing. I wanted to ask about that. So is it that he actually can't see red, or was he trying to be a sarcastic asshole to Gumshoe?
He couldn't see red.
Really? Okay, that's canonical. Okay. We got this coffee cup, which obviously we just established, and it has like the lip stain on it. We got
Have
this
we-
crime scene photo that apparently the chef took like seconds after seeing the body collapse. And this is apparently evidence as to why we know that there isn't 2 people at the table. Almost
Has
as
there
if
been
there
any
isn't a
mention-
giant fucking partition right there where someone could hide.
Has there been any mention of Zinioff?
Ish, in the sense of like the judge keeps being like, all right, just make sure you don't yell at me like you did last time, and Phoenix keeps going like, that wasn't me. Also, by the way, as we just said, fucking the victim at some point got like a blow to the head or something like that, and his eardrum was ruptured.
Oh, okay.
So so he can't hear out of his left ear at all.
Okay.
I'll never back down. I know I'm right.
Build that wall.
Let me put you out of your misery, old man. You can't do that to me.
the laser beams like me, and it's like
the
a fucking
clash.
Yeah, it's
like
it's
a
like
Dragon Ball Z
yeah,
fight.
exactly. Just
Clearly, the victim used both hands.
yeah.
As I said the line. Yeah.
No, sorry, I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I guess so.
He took a sip with the cup held in his right hand and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw.
Impossible. The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just 1 sip of the coffee.
Which hand the victim used to pick up the cup is relevant, Your Honor. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee. Like this.
Sadly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't wash. Mostly the stains that you keep putting on my expensive-ass suits. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory is credible, and the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless.
I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I'm satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. But, to be frank, his testimony is a farce.
Did you have to be so frank?
Who would you rather me be?
Take that, you pompous old fool!
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo. You can't reach me from here.
Not with my
too
speeds,
high up.
but with...
Don't make me hit the gravity button. I'm ordering the fence. And
Grant,
the
were you
prosecution.
were you in the stream when I made that exact same joke?
No, wait, what? No.
Yeah, fucking Adrian said something along the lines of like, because Adrian's whole thing at the beginning was whenever Kudo disapproves of something, he shoots laser beams at it, and we called bullshit on him, and he started having like a freak out, and so we were saying that he was just shooting laser beams around the courtroom like fucking Cyclops from the beginning, like from that X-Men movie, and from the beginning of the X-Men movie before he gets his glasses, and then I was like, yeah, and then one of the bailiffs runs down to the basement and presses the gravity button. So now everybody's floating while he's also shooting lasers. And Adrian was like, how does that help at all? And I just went,
I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for now. This court is adjourned.
Yay. But...
Hold
Who the
it.
fuck said hold it?
Wait!
I've got more lasers to fire.
If we stop now, where does that leave me?
Leave you, Mr. Kudo.
Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there. I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now.
How is your bad memory my fault?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do.
I want to sue him for defamation!
I've kept my
Okay.
mouth shut up until now. But there's something else the court should know. What?
What?
There's more? The fact that you're admitting that you were going to withhold this means that you could be arrested. Oh, wait, never mind. This is Ace
To be
Attorney.
perfectly honest, it might not be anything.
True.
But I want another chance. I want another crack at you, young shark.
Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun.
Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown? Dun-dun.
No.
It's one of those, it's one of those
It's like-
quick draw mini games.
It's like the wood block like tick 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 tick. Yo.
Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee.
Good God.
What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the Javachino you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still a man.
Still a man.
That's enough, witness. I believe it will be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony.
You bet. Much quicker.
Munch quicker.
Oh my God.
Ha, you better get ready, youngster.
I get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me. How many of those do you have? He's got to be using some sort of infinite ammo code in the box of seeds. God damn it.
Video game.
Video game.
Final showdown.
First of all, I want to stress this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of my, The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javagino. Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke, and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down.
No, this turns things upside down. Gravity button.
That's not fair. A lot of these jokes are really funny, but only if I have like a really brief animation of like, no, but this'll do it. Boom, hits the
Gravity
button.
button. Is that all?
Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. Yeah, you doubted me again? You're doubting a poor defenseless old man?
No, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm older than you.
Don't you get the feeling there's a questioning on everyone's lips? Yeah. So what? Probably. That's all I could think of, and I had to cross-examination. I had to cross-examine this guy.
You're a bird brain, that's all I can think of.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your final cross-examination, please.
For this part.
Final.
And then we have an entire fucking investigation segment.
Yeah, then we got like 2 more days. Nah.
All right.
I just realized the shirt.
Why was this shirt?
The shirt says is the Hiragana character nah, and I don't know what it means, but
Oh.
that's it.
Wow.
Or is it
slipped over the
new?
table.
Shit.
As soon as he took one sip from his Giappino, upset the vase, he knocked it right over. I mean, I guess I'll press, because why the fuck do I care? A vase, you say?
Yes. There are vases on all the tables in that place. There are accidents waiting to happen. They're practically begged to be knocked over.
I guess that's true. Well, he's right about there being vases. I do remember seeing them, too. There was a vase on the table when I ate lunch there. And you saw the moment when the victim actually knocked over the vase.
Well, it's hard to say. It's a bit unclear. How do you really define?
Okay, I get it.
I heard it break, and the sight of it is burned in memory as clear as day.
Got completely soaked.
I'm about to say, but it was soaked in coffee, wasn't it? Soaked in water, you mean?
Yes, it splashed me on the knee as well.
You said you were sitting at a table across the room from the victim, correct? And yet the water still managed to splash onto you?
It was cold. I clearly remember it splashing onto me. It was definitely not my own pee.
Why would his pee be cold?
Because he saw someone die.
Oh. Wait. Could the water really make it all the way across to the other side of the room? Press that.
This turns things
You mean-
upside down.
You mean the vase on the victim's table falling upside down and breaking?
The vase turned upside down, and my testimony turning this case upside down.
And this button turning the courtroom upside down.
Yeah.
I just wanted everyone to hear it. What do you think, Captain? I'm impressed. You eat really well, just like I drink really well.
Your ability to waste time! Oh,
It's a
no!
load of bullshit.
Godot hasn't raised any objections for a while now.
So, you young shop, with that scrub mission, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. If I lose this one, I'll take it like a man and admit defeat.
He's really giving you the evil eye, Maya. It's you, he's looking at, not me. Whatever, I don't want to do your voice. I guess I have to rise to the challenge then.
Raise the challenge. Break the target.
Break the targets.
I mean, I guess I'll press this. The court has already heard this that testimony, Mr. Kudo.
I know that. I was just setting the mood. How else am I supposed to build up the suspense, hmm? You know nothing about storytelling.
The suspense?
Yes, now what do you think? Should I work the audience a bit more?
No, please continue, Mr. Kudo, as quickly as possible.
Alright, now where was I? Ah, yes. The young boy slumped over the table and... What a clumsy idiot I pretended
The
to be.
fuck do I care about any of this? Who cares? The only thing that's like kind of interesting is the fact that it fucking splashed him.
So
that's got to be
I
it,
mean, you
right?
just gotta prove him wrong and get it over with.
Gravity squeeze.
So gravity squeeze.
Gravity squeeze.
So is literally the contradiction in the part where he's like, it splashed me, and it's literally I present this and I'd be like, dude, you're so fucking far away.
That's actually not the contradiction.
What?
That it splashed him?
No.
Oh my god.
How's that not the contradiction? I mean, is
Because
it that his broke? I'm trying to think of how he got wet. Because he was
the
drinking a Javachino, but the Javachinos are hot, so the only thing that would be cold would be like the water in the vase on his
Ketchup.
table.
The
Yeah,
it's
ketchup.
not that because you don't have a statement that crystallizes that, you can present anything to.
Oh, that's true. Clumsy upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke, and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. I
Can we
mean,
look at the picture again that the chef took?
the chef took this.
Yeah, of him dead.
Oh, it's not even tipped over.
Yeah, the vase is still there.
Oh.
It was a little more obvious than you were making it out to be.
Didn't even think about that.
Yeah, the premise behind his entire testimony that he broke a vase was not true.
The vase still there.
Can
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
yes. No, I'm gonna. I don't know. It's. I'm so annoyed because obviously you know me, and I'm trying to like guess like what's happening ahead of time, and it's just like there's too many contradictions in a row. Is there like a like is the place symmetrical? No, I don't know. It's stupid. Never mind. Right. So, yeah. Present and
I'll
then
get right over.
the crime photo. Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene.
So what?
Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact.
No.
Huh?
Lost your tongue, Granddad?
Like, what did
I'm no
he
granddad, here's
accomplish?
hopscotch.
Enough.
Has he purposefully lied to us yet?
Probably. I don't know.
As far as you know, no. He said up front that he's a man of honor and shit like that.
And that's what I'm thinking. Like, he might be a dirty old man, but he doesn't lie.
I mean, he lied about having money and not needing a job earlier, so.
That's true. Yeah, I guess.
If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night.
Ah!
What is it now?
Just came my pants. I just remembered something.
I just remembered Mia.
Oh no.
Yes, go on.
The broken vase. It was on my table.
What's wrong with you?
You're shitting me.
What?
Well, you see. It startled me when that young lad collapsed. So I stood up. That must have been when I fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. Hee hee. Hoo hoo. Ha ha.
The vase on your table.
What a dumbass.
Yes, it was on my table. That's how my groin came to be completely soaked and no other reason.
Oh, no.
I definitely don't get off on dead people.
Right, we established
Oh,
that. I forgot that he's a
no.
necrophile. So that was fucking pointless.
No, it's gonna come back at the very end of the case, you know.
Oh yeah.
Ah, thank you, Mr. Kudo. Very cool. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been of any use at all?
Oh.
Fucking no! Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo.
Yeah. Wait a minute. If that's getting more, I got more to say. Oh yes, I remember something else.
Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
Right away, sir.
No! Wait,
Come
listen to
with me,
You
old
can't-
man. You can't possibly escape all of us.
How are there so many of you?
You old fool! If you keep cutting us in half, we just keep multiplying. Yay!
Oh,
Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked. Sums
Good
up
thing
the
our
stream
Kermits became immune
yesterday.
to lasers.
Thank goodness the Kermits haven't had an actual uprising yet. Otherwise, our dimension, our universe would be fucking destroyed.
They love their job. Why would they uprise?
Exactly.
And I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict.
He like shifts in his chair.
Now I am. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are 2 disparities in the testimony we've heard thus far.
The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from his left hand, and the earpiece, which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear.
I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts.
Yes, Your Honor.
There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end.
One more thing, Your Honor.
The witness we just heard from. He is most insistent that his testimony should be of use. So he summarized it accordingly into a statement.
Is it haiku?
You may each have a copy of it if you wish.
Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that. The prosecution's good at improv on its own.
Yeah, would be too.
Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Godot's.
Yes, Your Honor. The incident occurred. I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry.
You know it's coming back.
Can I be crazy? I think this happened twice.
Why do you say that?
Because Kudo hasn't lied, but he gets a lot of details slightly wrong. So I wonder if it's literally like some bullshit of just the exact same, well, essentially the exact same thing happened twice, and he's like conflating the 2 incidents. Like, I'm wondering if something happened earlier, like before the murder, that was just inane but noticeable because there was like a shattering of a vase, essentially. And then, like, the actual murder happened, and now he's getting all confused, which is why he seems like a jackass. Like, I almost wish that the prescription bag that we had a date on it, so that way we could see whether or not the prescription was, like, I don't know, I guess, like, really soon or something like that.
That might explain if there was a second person then.
And that's sort of what I'm saying. Like, there's so many contradictions of just people remembering different things. Because clearly, based on that image that, well, actually, I don't know if Grant was here for that, but they showed an image of the waitress that he saw, and he didn't see the waitress from the front. Or actually, wait, did he say that he saw the waitress from the front, Adrian?
No, he did not.
Right, because he said that I would have recognized that. I have never seen that thing in my life, and he didn't see it. But anyway, from the back, it was clearly the goth chick that we saw for like 2 seconds, like previously. And so I'm seriously wondering if it's just different moments in time.
There's a goth chick, by the way. It was a bandaged head. I don't think he saw her.
Oh, okay.
But that's the thing. She also didn't have a bandaged head in his flashback. So I'm wondering if there was some big, like, incident, I don't know, maybe involving a moped hitting people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It seems fucking stupid.
This is why I said I think you'd hate this case.
it's like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, are you kidding? Like, that's why, like, I don't know. I was thinking, like, I was trying to figure it out, and I was like, man, how ridiculous would it be if Armstrong had, like, a fucking funhouse mirror installed in his restaurant to make it feel bigger, and so Kudo was seeing a reflection, which is why he was all confused? I don't know. Wait, why are we supposed to do with 3 copies?
That is all. This court is adjourned.
To be con.
To be con.
To be con.
Ooh, new music. Be a lot of Maya, unfortunately, so we'll be skipping that. How do you think it went? Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. Oh, that was me. Sorry. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah! Alright.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to talk to her. For obvious reasons. Maggie! Hello?
Maggie.
Shit.
Oh no.
I guess Maggie's still questioning. Maggie! Maggie! Keep it down,
Just
Maya.
banging on the glass.
Yeah, she's just stomping her feet. Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know. This is a fucking detention center. There's like actual murderers in here. Despite the fact, like me, or like you, Maya.
Like
When
me,
you murdered
says,
your
says the
sister.
Kermit guard.
Oh no! Okay. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow. Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge.
The blue badgers are slightly
What are
closer.
you doing? Oh, sorry. You want to do it? It's all yours.
Now you can take this. You started it.
Are you sure? Because I'm already doing Phoenix. You can have this if you want.
What are you doing? Call the officers for the briefing, quick!
1 second.
Bye, Mr. Fuller.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Oh shit!
We
I
heard
forgot I didn't mute Discord. I muted stream, but not Discord.
We heard your half of it.
He smelled intensely of campfire because they were out because all of the relatives who are here were just sitting out by the fire pit just talking. It's
Oh, that's
like
nice.
my entire house smells like lightly charred wood, and it's actually not a bad smell.
I was gonna say it's a pleasant smell. If it's not overpowering.
Can't you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet!
But my email pen pal, Leet Asian Princesses.
She just updated her e-girl account. Her OnlyFans. Save it for later. I'm turning it off now.
No.
No! Leet Asian Princesses.
Keeping busy.
What is this
More like
side
panicking.
like,
Yeah, what
quest?
the fuck is this? If you ask me, something's going on. Something big. Should I ask?
Yeah, can we like look around?
There's one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. Just come from slogans for crime prevention campaign. I'm not sure even he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. I'm gonna say double pickpocketing.
Yeah, I guess.
Let me cheat the detectives here. He looks computer has been cut. Looks like the power to his computer has been cut.
No.
Oh well, I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email.
Alternatively, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion.
Is it weird that we never meet the chief, like actually?
Yeah,
like
like
he's
we
not
don't
getting
actually
strike?
meet the chief, the department chief. We met the chief of
Yeah.
police, which is different.
Well, he's in jail now,
And he's not evil.
and he's not. But he's not evil.
Yeah, it's not evil.
He just wants to go swimming.
He wants
wants
you
everyone
to go swimming.
He wants you to go swim. That's right.
Dear Leet Asian Princesses, how are you? I am okay. How was the show last night?
Maybe I should send my resume to become the chief. I don't know, man. There's nothing here, so maybe something else is happening.
Do you have to talk to Maya back at the office?
I mean,
maybe?
we still have one place left to go.
Oh, do we?
Très bien.
Oh, très bien. Ah.
What the
Oh
fuck?
no.
Kitchen?
Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. Oh,
Who the hell is this?
that's it. Come on, come on, come on.
Sonic?
No, it's fucking Terry Beauregard.
You may be able. You may ignore me, but remember.
Don't forget who made you go.
Shut up! Hey, that sounds like. Oh my god.
Ah, now just call an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can.
Really worked up about something.
No, that's the wrong number.
Ha! That's the
That's the
wrong
wrong
number!
number. Oh, looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. He's just playing the lottery.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's you. I was, I was
He
Anyways.
starts crying.
Yeah, just- I was listening to the radio, pal.
To the radio?
Detective.
He is, and he's having the Twin T set.
The Twin Tell set. What can I say?
I don't know. What can you say?
I don't know. This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal?
I was gonna be a real breadwinner once I won $5.
Wait, that was also a good joke. But Grant, would you mind reading that again?
How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal?
Probably by squatting about 2 feet.
I like 7.
Yeah, I forgot he's a Goliath. I forget.
You always blow apart my testimony. Why, of all days, didn't you do it today?
Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it for once.
But I lied so much.
The entire thing was all lies, but it just so happened to coincide with the evidence that we got, and so he just made it all up on the spot, but he was still right. Oh my god.
Swiss cheese.
Maybe he would have preferred crumbly, like aged Parmesan.
Ooh.
Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find.
So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean.
Well... Not reading that. Nope, not reading that. That'll crush him.
Did that happen?
What? Did she say that to him? What the fuck is your problem?
I can't believe she did that. Wow.
Whoa!
I'm gonna wean.
Why is this happening?
I am not
Why-
going to wean.
Why can't I be
My
in
wean will not
Smash?
wean.
Oh man, poor Gumshoe.
Pork gumshoe.
So, did you like the Twin T set?
I never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking. Well, for $20 oh my god. I guess, I don't know how to describe it. It was delicate.
Yeah, by the way, Grant, were you here for that, where we established the 2 meals that we've established at this restaurant?
No.
There's the Twin T set, which costs $20, right? And then there's the 45 set. How much do you think that costs?
7,000.
45.
Close. You were close.
It's 45.
I was close.
But it's literally the Twin T set, but with a drink, a side salad, and then an extra side. That's it, and it costs fucking $25 more.
That's insane.
You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? Look like he's thinking.
Just keels over dead. That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste, and I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad.
Wait, so you're saying delicate is bad? What does that mean?
Maybe. It was a lot.
Oh, that's true, and Saba's right. And you get a gift for the waitress, as if this was a fucking Neko fucking parlor.
Echo Cafe.
Neko Cafe, thank you.
It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid $20 for it, you know?
That's true.
You remember when Cogswell did a Neko Cafe?
Good times.
That was a good event. That was really good. I'm glad that,
That was
Rose
literally
got to enjoy herself.
Just real fun. Yeah.
Maybe we should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. By fierce, you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glen Egg, that reminds me.
Egg.
Speaking of Egghead.
Speaking of Egg Brain, Eggman.
Speaking of Eggman.
Oh shit!
Eggman.
We both got to it at basically the same time. We still hardly know anything about this
pissed
guy.
on the moon.
I pissed on the moon.
You
Is it?
fucking idiot.
How do you like that, Obama?
Yeah, I was just about to say, doesn't he start shouting about Obama?
Yeah.
I pissed on the moon.
Obama, you
have
idiot.
24 hours before
that
the
entire
piss
that entire
grows.
video of like the full like playthrough where they're just doing like spot reads essentially of the thing, just doing whatever. That was like an hour. That was like 2 hours long, right?
Yeah,
It's
something like that.
Pretty long, yeah.
Because I
Snapcube is really good.
I remember I was just like playing something, maybe even Minecraft with that in the background, and then like every once in a while I would just start laughing, but I didn't know why. And then I'd look at the video and I'd be like, oh, this is good.
I miss
Yeah.
my wife Tails.
I miss my wife tails. Shut
Fuck it,
shut
I
up,
like
shut
I
up,
liked I
shut
liked
up, shut up, shut up.
Shut up.
I liked Shadow being like the ultimate gamer. That was really funny too.
Why are they heroes on the villain line?
It's good. Oh,
That's right. You said you were listening to the radio or something.
That was nothing. I wasn't excited. Nothing, really. It was the daily exercise show.
Oh, what? Gumshoe, really? A Cyclock?
This lunch special lobster sure is great.
I want him to have spent his entire life saving, cause he heard about like this guy getting $500,000, so he spent his entire life savings on like a bunch of lottery tickets, and they all lost.
Yeah.
Then why are there tears in your eyes? Oh no! I don't know
Well,
if
now you gotta break his lock.
do we
It's
have
so
what we need
good.
to break the lock?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Is it literally just presenting him with the fucking, well, after the Magnemite, but presenting him with the fucking lottery ticket?
Perhaps.
Just call him on his
Pog.
shit immediately. Oh god. Oh my god. Did you see that? Did you see what the
No.
the negative image of the picture of
Oh, how much?
Armstrong? It looks like
Oh,
a
oh,
nightmare.
no.
His eyes are completely white. Looks like
Oh,
a
no.
demon.
You get to you get a little peek at Captain Fight Fist.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh,
All right, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to?
No way, pal. Now that you made a big deal out of the thing, I'm not gonna tell you.
We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the
That's my
noise you were
thing.
making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it's related to this.
My badge.
Yeah, my bad. You were listening to me. Saba, I'm sorry that we're not really responding to you in chat. I don't want you to feel abandoned, but we are making a lot of progress. I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd just try to win big, just like Glen Egg did.
It's like he could see right through me.
Huh? I've cracked him already?
See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing.
What a weird... So weird. Why would you...
What weird filler.
Yeah.
I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a
just in
try.
case you
You are
forgot
like the
to do this.
Gumshoe. You are like the least lucky person.
Yeah. What's with everyone in the lottery?
I want 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than have a lousy buck. I was so mad.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. L, 'cause see? And they've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on air. It's intense, pal.
Yeah. What time is it now?
It's just after
7:28.
1:30.
That's PSG though. Where Zach is, it's like 10:30.
It is true. It's about 10:30. And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time?
Yeah, look. I got this flyer when I bought the tickets.
Millionaire radio.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is kind of interesting that this was added to the case because like 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, one of my local little mom and pop shops, a dude won a couple million there.
Wow.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Like the owner of the shop or at the shop?
At the shop. The
Okay.
shop still gets money because they sold the winning ticket though.
Oh,
He got
okay,
5
okay.
million, I think.
Ooh,
The
neato.
winner got 5 million, the shop got like 25,000.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm like, holy shit.
Buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money.
Get your hand out of my pocket.
Get your hand out of my pocket. All right.
Stop
I don't think I have
trying to
anything
feel
that I
dumb,
want to
shoot
present to
ticket.
him, so I guess we can go to the kitchen. Yeah. And Vitamin
Just
Square. Let's go to Vitamin Square first. See if there's anyone there. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
Grant, you're about to
he's-
see.
Dude.
See?
Oh my god. Adrian,
There.
give me
Sing off.
Adrian, when this
Yeah.
starts, I need you to give me, because I don't remember. What was his voice?
He was just you, but like, who are you talking to?
He was just
Drunk?
kind of intense, but he
He was
also
an
had
intense
like a
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn accent, right?
Yes, that was perfect. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
Oh no.
Well, that's a scooter. I don't know if he's actually here though.
Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix.
That'd
Oh,
be
he's
dope.
not here.
Maybe if you examine his scooter, he'll show up.
I wouldn't get too close to it if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine, a tiger loose in the city. Huh? Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? Alright, never mind. I guess
Someday you'll
he's
be a
not
real
here.
lawyer, Nick.
Someday you'll be a real lawyer. I've been doing this for 3 years. I have saved the city. I have defeated the fucking chief of police. Like,
Don't worry, Nick. Someday you'll be a real lawyer.
it's so bullshit.
You gotta go
One
to,
day you'll be
the
respected.
kitchen, probably. I think.
Yeah.
It's not here. Talking to someone.
Oh
There
my
she
god.
is. Shit.
Is she
dude.
okay?
I don't know.
I'll be back next month.
Wait, naturalmente, I will be waiting for you.
Wait a minute. Does he owe her money?
Oh my god.
Is she like a loan shark? Cause he took out a $500,000 loan. I want her to be like a loan shark, dude. That'd be super sick. If shit, what was it? She was from game 1. I can never remember her name. We just made her French music.
Oh,
D. Vasquez.
Yeah, D.
D.
Vasquez. That'd be great if like these two characters were related somehow, since they're both like gothic as fuck.
Oh my god.
Brown.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around.
Oh my
She's
god, it totally
She's
is.
gonna break his legs. I can't believe this.
You're gonna burn down.
No, I will have everything ready. I promise.
I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles.
What the fuck? I don't want this anymore.
No, no. Well, fire cannot hurt Captain Fight. I mean, stop it. I beg you.
And don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
No, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart.
I'm a lawyer, dude. You can trust me. I'll test this.
Oh, no, you do not have to worry. You know you far too much.
You worry far too much.
Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood. We have to squeeze it. It's very hard.
I do love raw meat from time to time.
What the fuck? Ah!
I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye.
You're like 12.
She's like, she's not even just gothic. She is like fucking Venetian era like arsonist. By the way, Adrian, love the voice.
I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I comes in nervous.
Some of my oil all over my cock before it becomes
all over my cock.
Dear. Oh, that feels good.
Oh no. Ugh.
Wash your hands.
Ooh la la, excusez-moi, monsieur.
My eyes! My eyes!
Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this. La oil of sandalwood, also known as the bane of the French.
Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using? Alright, well, I don't want to talk to this guy, but we don't really have much option.
Fair.
You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong?
No, you are right, monsieur, but perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, non?
I'm assuming that it's gonna play into the actual case at some point, like the fact that he's constantly giving out these vials of like aromatherapy stuff. But I almost kind of wish, because like he's a former criminal, right? I almost wish that he had like the because he's super muscular, right? I almost wish that he had the stereotypical like tattoos all over him, but he was actually super into makeup, and he like constantly put like makeup all over his arms to cover his tattoos. Like, that'd be kind of neat to, like, cover that as, like, a reveal. But, like I said, I'm assuming the aromatherapy bottles are going to be relevant.
That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you last dish supreme.
Putting on a brave face, huh? Sure.
But you're right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is Trey. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. And lure in the French crowd.
Lure in the French. Who actually can
French?
read it. But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays? Have you forgot that Mr. Armstrong's a man, Maya? Have you forgotten that this game came out in 2003, Maya?
But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to La finale. No one will take it from me.
Especially not those French.
Especially not Dr. Doobad.
So, Dr. Doobad.
Oh, I don't know if you were
Oh
here
yeah,
for
we don't even have a name for the old man, do we?
Yeah, we don't have a...
I don't know if you established, but we established that Victor Kudo is one of
No, yeah, I was there for that.
Oh,
Captain
okay,
Fight
yeah.
is nemesis.
He's one of them, because Doobad is his main nemesis, but it's like Batman, where there's a lot of nemesis.
Yeah, the Rogues Gallery.
The Rogues
Yeah.
Gallery. But we don't have a name for him, though. I mean, we just
We'll
kept calling him
think of
Victor
something.
Kudo, because that kind of sounds like a villain's name anyway.
Kinda does.
So, who was that woman you were just talking to?
Oh la la, you saw that?
Well, yes. Sorry.
Polite? Graceful?
Why are you showing this to me?
This happened.
Just in case you
5
saved the game
minutes
and
ago.
left between that scene and now.
God damn it,
Unfortunately,
you're
she
so
is-
right. God.
Italian.
She's Italian, so I have no powers against her.
It's his weakness.
Yeah, Italian.
His strength increases by his proximity to France, but it decreases based on his proximity to Italy. So if you make a direct line between the closest points of France and Italy, that line is where his power fluctuates the fastest.
Oh my god. In America.
In America. Hey Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having.
Piece
What?
of evidence?
What fucking evidence is that?
Didn't Gumshoe give you a thing, or am I not?
He gave me a
correct?
radio thing.
No, wasn't there? Don't you have proof that he's in debt?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. The loan contract.
Loan.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. But since someone's, I mean, I'm kind of just skimming through Maya's dialogue since I don't want to just sit here and read the whole thing. I guess I must have missed it.
So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with broken wings. As long as Italy exists, I am the beautiful angel with the broken wings. They keep harassing me month after month. Just like that woman did. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them. Ma bien sûr, if I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied.
Ow! Fuck!
You good?
Fucking- I keep just absentmindedly playing with this pen. I just fucking stabbed my thumb again. Sorry.
You good?
It's bleeding a little bit. It'll be fine.
Ow. Please, what did you agree to help them with?
None. I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with a salad garnish.
Ew. I hope he doesn't mean he'll be literally sliced up and served with garnish. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right? Okay. Now yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That woman who was here earlier, I take it that she was,
Why, as it comes to this, what a tragedy. Tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in the debt. It is a sign of the bad world we live in, huh?
No, I'd say it's more of a sign of your bad culinary skills.
The woman who is here is the scary woman. She is from La Lona.
It's gonna be a loan shark. Like, because, like, the idea of a loan office hiring somebody like that who openly talks about how much she likes arson and raw meat, she sounds like a horror movie character.
I mean,
Loan Shark is a
good
good.
at him, so
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm
Loan
about to
Shark's
say,
a
I
real
forgot,
good
she's-
villain name.
Sorry?
Loan Shark is a real good villain name.
For her?
Yeah.
We can't. Okay, is this case just establishing the greater universe of Captain Fight Fist domain?
Yes.
God damn it. Well,
we have two supervillains now.
We have two supervillains, Fight Fist. We're establishing weaknesses for Fight Fist, which is more than they did for Superman for the first 40 years of his existence. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from?
We tender lender. It is called. That
Oh,
is
well, tender is also
something.
money.
Tender lender. Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10.
$10? Sounds like your whole month's stipend, Maya.
They would put out a loan for $10.
Technically, a bank would put out a loan for a penny.
Wow.
Technically. So, tender lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from? Well, let's talk about tender lender.
And I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. I have to fight crime. I mean,
Okay. So, so does he just identify as female?
Kind of. It's weird. He has a-
Because once again,
Weird.
I can't tell if it's just 2003 Japan writing a gay character, or if he actually identifies as a woman.
It's strange. I don't know.
Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like a slave. I have to do everything that he tells me. Zenioff?
The tiger!
God.
Shit, dude, are you kidding? Really? Zenioff is the fucking... is the loan shark?
Loan. Oui. He's the manager of the Tenderlander, a terrifying man, the big city mobster.
Oh no. So is Zenioff going to be fucking loan shark, and then whatever her name is, like goth girl, is going to be like his Harley Quinn?
He shouts at me. My knees are trembling, and his voice is ringing my ears for 3 days on account of his sonic cry. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry.
No,
Okay.
excuse you, excuse you, Grant. It's not his sonic cry specifically. It's his specific accent, because he has like a thick Brooklyn accent, and the accent is so harmful to everybody's ears that you just get damage.
Yes.
But
It's
it doesn't.
Italian, but it's not.
But it doesn't affect people from Brooklyn. So,
Oh
like,
my god.
battered old scooter. Did this guy resemble me by any chance?
Oh, no. This man has a presence unlike you. A most formidable personality.
He is red.
You were the maker. He is red.
He is mostly
Although
orange.
Although, he does have the spiky hair just like you. There is a resemblance there, I suppose. He also goes Super Saiyan.
Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. Alright.
If you want to visit the Tenderlander, it is just beyond Vitamin Square. Vitamin.
What?! Everything in this world is like across the street from something else!
Yeah, across the street from the Gatewater Hotel, you know.
Everything is across from the Gatewater Hotel, and we went to Tribian, which was only a little bit away
From the Gatewater Hotel.
From the Gatewater Hotel. Oh god, okay.
I mean, would you rather it have Phoenix like fucking walking all the way to and from for like the 2-hour thing with the detective's office or whatever?
I would rather he have a car.
He can't. He's not good enough at driving.
He rides his bike.
There you go.
Yeah.
Have a bike or something,
But,
right?
well, no, because then he has to get Maya along, so they walk instead
Tandem
of biking. 'Cause she
bike.
doesn't have her own bike.
Tandem bike.
They have a tandem bike. Half of
You
it's
think that
blue,
they have
half
enough
of it's
money for
purple.
that?
That would be really funny, though. That'd be really
Doesn't
funny.
it?
That'd be really funny if they had three. If he, so like at the beginning of the first game, he only has the one bike, and then it's him and Maya, and they awkwardly like have to share the bike for a while, and then that's how they celebrate at the end, is that they get a tandem bike, and they're like, yeah.
Like
What
she's
about those
riding on
times
the
when
spoke.
Pearly comes
Well,
along
and
with
that's what
them?
I was just about to say, was that in the second game, he basically adopts Pearly after that case, right? When her mom goes to prison, and he's like, oh shit, I don't have enough money for a triple tandem bike, and Maya's like, here you go. And she like pitches in, and they get a triple tandem bike. So now he has his bike, the tandem, and the triple tandem. That'd be fun.
Oh
Would
my
be.
god.
Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Alright, so I gotta go to Vitamin Square to then go there.
Vitamin Square.
Vitamin Square.
Square.
Alright.
Vitamin Square.
Oh, and that's why his scooter's right there.
He just parks it in the thing like an asshole.
Oh! Win through compromise.
Win through compromise.
T-E
Daruma.
something B? D?
I think it's 10.
It's tender backwards.
Oh, yeah.
He has a punching bag in his office. What does he cure you?
What
Ah!
a Chad.
Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And it is, as
Lair.
they say, a very good thing.
Welcome.
Talk about a creepy voice. Makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. Oh my god.
Alright, we found her powers.
I'm about to say, her presence just makes you, like, fearful. Just like, oh.
You're here to discuss alone.
No, I'm with
no.
Maya.
Yeah. God damn it. It's a good pun. No, not exactly.
The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please.
Okay. I guess we'll just have to come back another time. Okay.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Don't do that. Not while she's here. We just saw this woman fucking threaten to murder a giant buff dude, and I'm pretty sure she could do it.
Yeah.
Coffee?
Wait.
It's Godot's favorite. I'll leave it here for you to enjoy quietly.
Yes. Thank you.
Do not touch the desk, please.
Maya is already like on top of the desk.
Licking it.
Oh god.
No. Now she wants to get out of here. I'm gonna touch the desk.
You gotta touch the desk.
Touch everything.
You got it, obviously. There's so much here to touch.
Desk.
Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. Do you have to clean up after knocking over a space heater?
Or you have to burn a ton of charcoal. Yeah, apparently. This space heater.
Okay. I think it's supposed to be super heavy. Oh, hey, there's a book of matches here too from Trabian.
Trabian matches.
Trabian.
Tres bien.
Tres
Trespass.
bien. Yeah.
Wait, if Armstrong was previously a thief and a criminal, does that make him a minor villain?
If what?
No, but Armstrong is fucking. Is
He was
fucking...
previously a thief and a criminal. Oh wait, no, fuck, I forgot. You're right.
What
No,
are you
he's
talking,
Captain Pike.
Adrian? He's
I forgot he was
Captain
Captain
Pike.
Pike for a second. Well, listen, that doesn't mean Captain Pike can't have a criminal past.
Swing and a miss.
True.
Swing
I'm
and a
sorry.
miss. That was me reading the line on screen.
Oh, I thought you were addressing
no,
me for getting my own lore.
No. It just so happened to go inside.
Daruma.
there you
Daruma. I told my sister what a Daruma was today. She had never heard of them before.
Isn't that the fucking Pokemon from Gen?
That's
whatever?
Darumaka. It's a
Oh, whatever.
Pokemon.
I mean, it's based off of the Daruma.
Yeah, it's based on it. Yeah.
You're a Pokemon.
I wish.
I
dude.
wish.
What would your name and cry be?
Zacklemon, and it would be just.
Is
It'd
there
be
a Pokemon
back
whose
to Louise.
name has the components of Pokemon in it? The word Pokemon. Like, is there like a Zacklemon anywhere?
That's
Like-
mostly Digimon stuff. I don't know. Can you think of
Yeah.
anything? Grant?
Exactly.
Is
Not
there any Pokemon that's name ends with
really.
like Mon? Not
There
really.
probably is, considering there's like 800.
That's true.
Apom.
No, that's not a mom.
I guess-
That, yeah, because that
yeah.
that's Palm. That's like POM, like simulating
Yeah.
PALM. So I almost said
There probably
I almost
is.
said PLAM, and that's like that's Plam.
Clam.
I like Aplam. That's my Pokemon name. I'm Aplam.
Aplam.
I am a normal fighting type, but the thing is that both of the tails that I have, or sorry, I'm an adjacent evolution of Apom, right? So instead of having two tails, I still have the one, but the one is like a big coiled fist, but the fist is all fucked up, so I can't use it. it
It's
hurty.
vestigial.
It hurty. So
It
I now
hurty.
use it. That's Aplam.
Aplam dealt damage to itself.
Yeah, every
Aplam's
time he
ability
does a physical
fucking broken.
like he has normal fists, but he just insists on using his tail, and every time he uses his tail, it's strong, it does a lot of damage, but it's like double edge where he takes damage. That's really good. He does like hyper fist and just fucking
And
one
just
shots
immediately
himself.
one. Yeah.
So it's basically
Oh,
just
God.
self-destruct.
For him,
Yeah.
yes, but it's really strong. He gets
Ain't
stabbed
playing around.
because it's normal type, and he gets like he would have like a bonus, like remember slacking, where slacking in Gen 3 had fucking slack off as his ability, and it was fucking ridiculous because they like overtuned his stats by like 200%, but they made it so that way every other turn for the first 5 turns of battle he couldn't attack, like he couldn't do anything. And it's just like, man, that's so ridiculous. And it was specific to him until they changed it to slow start later. Yeah, so for a change.
Changes.
This yellow thing is a Japanese chess piece. It's true. I'm more of a reverse C person.
Percy.
I played the Chinese chess. I don't remember what the actual name of it was. It's fucking complicated, dude. It's like chess. It's like chess plus.
Go mahjong. What one?
No. It's here. Give me a quick second.
Chinese checkers.
No. Chinese chess.
Chinese chicken.
You've seen it
Shogi?
before. Shogi. Thank
The
you.
Great Wall of China.
There you go. What?
Oh, I put
Damn it.
Shiggy by accident. My bad. Yeah, so it's shogi. It looks like this. Because they have it on the class.
Oh.
They have it on the classic games collection.
Saba left and came back.
Oh, she's back.
Saba.
Hello, I'm back.
So,
Welcome back.
so shogi is really welcome back. Shogi is really interesting to me because it has like a different setup than normal, and despite and the pieces don't really look different. At least to me, they don't look different because obviously I don't really read the characters. But the thing is that like way more of the game is focused on getting your pieces to the other side, because when you get your pieces to your opponent's side of the board, like their zone, as soon as a piece enters, you flip it, and it basically turns into a super-powered version of that same piece. And like the most powerful piece in fucking existence, if I remember correctly, was the queen, because you get the queen into your opponent's side, and you know how the queen can move infinitely in any direction. When the queen powers up, it can also just move in any direction within 2 squares, so you can have it do the fucking horse maneuver too. And
So
it's
kinda
fucking
like
ridiculous.
checkers a little bit too. It's like you get to the other side and you flip it.
Yeah, well, you get, well, because in chess you can already do that with pawns. You can swap a pawn for something that you lost. But like in this case, you don't do. Well, actually, I guess you could do that too. But like you go to the side and you can either swap it or upgrade it. And like the knights are ridiculous and stuff like that. Like they don't even have knights, if I remember correctly, because they don't have something that does that maneuver. They have fucking lancers and shields, which is neat, where shields defend everything behind them, so you can't jump over them. It's like, oh, dude, shogi was super neat, but it was so complicated. Anywho,
Okay. There's
Wait, Saba's here.
paper sticking out from under there. Have you met the people in here yet?
we met the.
We don't know her name yet.
We don't know her name, but we met Firestarter.
Creepy girl. Yeah.
We met
Arsonist.
Firestarter.
Dang,
And,
I wanted to voice her, but it's okay. I could probably do that
I
anyway.
was doing a low
Adrian
creepy
was
voice.
doing a real good voice, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
I was just doing low creepy voice, but if you want, you can take a shot at it too.
That'd be nice, because you got a lot of people too, Adrian.
This is fair. I'm willing to concede this voice of Saba's.
Cars registered to the Cadaverins.
Taverinis.
Cadaverins?
Cadaverines.
That makes more sense.
Huh? So it's not even Tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the Tiger's office?
They are.
Wait, Grant, how did you react to the new characters? Because I missed that.
We didn't see Tiger.
We haven't
yeah.
seen Tiger yet, but more or less because I hadn't seen Goth Girl the first time. Apparently, I guess
We
she showed
saw
up
her
and-
momentarily for like a second. She like passed. She exited
She
as we
phased
entered the
through.
restaurant.
Oh.
Hey, look at this Parisian style coat. It's so chic.
Where did we hear that before?
Parisian.
No, they mentioned
Paris?
something. No, they mentioned something else that
France?
was a Parisian style coat, wasn't it?
I thought she did say Parisian.
More like, looks
maybe
more
once
like a
before.
pimp coat to me. I guess I don't have an eye for fashion.
Oh, I think she said something about it in like the kitchen or something. Hey, look
Oh,
at this.
right, you're right, because she was like, I should be more chic.
Yeah. This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick.
Oh shit, he did change his suit.
Dun, dun,
Same
dun.
color as my suit.
Ah!
Keep your voice down, Maya.
Nick! You've got to take a look at this.
So, oh, this is. Oh, you want to take this? Go for it.
Okay. Some cake.
You're giving her a little British accent.
We'll see. Ah!
She's a pauper.
I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
She's definitely poisoned all of this shit.
There's
Just
just an
wait
entire stick of dynamite in the cake.
Yeah,
Oh
just
my
sticking
God.
out. It's not even that hidden.
Yeah.
Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait, quietly, she said.
Yeah, sure.
I have my eye on you, only so I can take care of you. Understand?
Well, that's not ominous as fuck. I trust you.
Saba, can I make a request?
Yes.
Can you do less tired and more creepy for the voice?
It was pretty creepy.
I don't know.
I don't know how I was tired there, but I will try.
Cause I don't know, like when Adrian did his voice, he had like a lilt to it, like a quivering lilt that was like the picturesque, at least in my mind, like picturesque creepy voice.
I can try. I have to maybe get into it a little
Thank
bit.
you.
I'm scared, Nick.
So, what are you getting so excited about before? Or what were you?
Look, on the lapel of this suit.
Lapel.
Lapel, I'm sorry.
The lapel. Dude, that's my favorite
I don't say
software. That's my
lapel.
favorite software company.
Lapel's my favorite Steven Universe character.
Yeah, the finger
Favorite Pokemon.
Bro.
Is the tiger a lawyer?
No way, look at this thing. It's made of paper. Well, cardboard, but yeah.
It's type paper.
Paper cardboard.
Paper cardboard. My favorite kind of cardboard.
Oh,
For
it's
some
painted.
reason, your badge suddenly looks real cheap to me, Nick.
Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? Because everybody in this universe is fucking ridiculous.
This will come up
What's
later. but
this?
not-
It's a punching bag.
What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that.
It has a label on it named Zach. What do you mean walking around?
The design's gross to start with, and is way too heavy to be practical. Oh, okay, Zach. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before, back at Très Bien. Paris fashion is more my thing.
You remember when we literally read dialogue where Armstrong lamented the fact that people were pronouncing it Très Bien? It's really funny.
Press down.
I
Très
really,
bien.
really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. It's yanking your chain is the term, but sure.
Pulling your leg.
Pulling my leg as well.
Compromise.
Win through compromise.
I wonder what that's supposed to mean.
Oh my god, Maya. It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that.
Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh god!
That.
Oh, I forgot you were doing this voice. Sorry.
Ah, Adrian, you gotta let me do it. I can't do it.
That's Trenderlender's guiding principle.
That's good.
Oh,
Compromise the customer to win.
Wait. Oh no.
oh, I see. How about you, Nick?
Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay.
Make them
That's one slogan no business owner should ever have to explain to their customers. Ugh. Hey, guess what, bitch? I'm touching your desk. There's a CD
Just
player.
slaps his hand on it.
I would look. Are you kidding? I would look directly at this bitch, just fucking palm desk, and then I would have a bullet through my head. But I would have my pride.
She pulled out a knife.
There's a CD player on the desk. But the desk is so loud. What? I wonder if you
Like
can
it's
hear it.
visually loud.
Oh, I guess so.
Oh, interesting.
'Cause
The
it's
lid's open.
yellow.
I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into.
This
Have
is
you
yeah.
finished the coffee?
Yes, thanks. It was lovely. And she's like, you didn't.
So, you drank it all?
She starts going mad. She's like, I did it! You're dead! We're gonna get away with the murder!
You're already dead.
Oh my wa. Oh shit.
Nani?
Oh my wa, shinderu.
Phoenix
What?
Maya just fucking explode.
You drank the exploding poison, you fools. It's
If you
poison that makes you explode.
you
my
mean
gosh.
you mean nitroglycerin?
Twist.
Potion
If
of
you
make you
touch any-
explode.
Make you explode!
Oh my god, that's the new upgraded potion of mud.
Potion of make you explode.
Make you explode. Potion of you touch, you die.
Are you writing that down?
Maybe.
Make you explode.
Potion of make you explode.
Nice.
It's a good name.
How mad would you be if you found out that was a potion in a video game that you accidentally drank?
No.
I wonder what this does. Sip. Boom.
Sip and boom.
Stream is paused.
I was trying to do
Touch out.
But you die.
I was trying to get Saba's in there. I couldn't figure out that one as fast, but
I didn't get to say the line, but okay.
oh, you didn't? Well, yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You
Oh.
interrupted. You all interrupted me.
We're sorry.
That coffee, it was laced with something. I'm sure of it.
Nick! My stomach! It's killing me! Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast.
Maya.
Oh my god.
Dude, the only thing more unhealthy than that is having pasta for breakfast.
Do you do that, Phoenix? Is that what you did today?
No. I had
Are you
cereal.
sure?
I was making sure we had that voice clip.
Better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? It's MC Bomber,
What?
I assume.
It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger?
Good god.
What's Rocco?
Rocky.
Rocky. Thank you. It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. Sorry, Minecraft Bomber.
What? Minecraft?
Bomber.
That was
My
Adrian's
favorite
joke.
server.
I won't take credit for that. That was Adrian's joke.
Still a good one,
This
Adrian.
must be the
Thank you.
CD Maggie told us about.
Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal.
No way! That will only make us drink more coffee if we do.
Great, now we get
War.
to Grant's reaction.
My favorite
Great.
band.
Ah!
Here he comes, Grant.
Come out from under the desk, Maya. What do you suppose you two shoot around my office for?
You're not.
Oh, it's got Grant too.
It's a ridiculous character design. It really is.
Oh my
I like
god.
his theme. His theme's good. So yeah, Grant, I'll make sure that you perfectly understand. This is the motherfucker that posed as us in court.
Yeah, I get through the hair, but
But the
literally
everything
anything
else.
I
Why
made the
is he
joke
so
where everyone.
sunburnt?
I made the joke where everyone in court is like, Phoenix is red, right? That's his color scheme, right?
Yeah, he's known for being red, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The thing is, they're both red, right? They're not opposing colors, both red. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What are you two snooping in my office for? Nothing. Roar! My precious carpet. You's got ash on my rug. You gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us. It was already like, you's wanna argue with me? It's what you doing? You think you's gonna take me on?
That
Yeah,
was perfect. You
That
cutting
was
yourself
really
off,
good.
Zach.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That was
What?
you cutting yourself off was perfect.
I
it
did?
was really good.
No, yeah. The tiger interrupted Phoenix is what we mean.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Oh,
I
that
and
was
then
so
so you
good.
cut yourself off. To,
I blacked out, so I didn't actually hear anything I said.
he channeled the
Dang,
tiger.
clip it, guys.
I'm
It's
gonna
perfect.
flatten you two into pancakes and turn you into my new rugs!
Oh. Don Tiger.
You're
Dawn?
No, it's
he is
T-
attacking
no.
Tigre.
It's
Don
Tigre.
Tigre.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Tigre.
Yeah, I got
Don
it. I got it.
Tigre.
Don Tigre, you're back.
What a voice! It's like evil seeping your head through your ears. About to say, he's like
sorry.
outwardly violent, and she is outwardly terrifying.
I'm sorry.
And together,
Don
they are
Tigre.
evil.
Well, actually, speaking of that, that's one of my favorite distinctions in the
Where's the
Diablo
golden
lore,
melodies?
is the fact that Diablo, one of the lords of hell, is the... Yes, Saba? What?
What? I was just taking a drink from my cup.
Okay, it sounded like you were saying something sassy. But in the
No,
Diablo
of course not.
lore, Diablo, one of the prime evils, he is specifically the demon of terror, which is just like the feel of being afraid. And there is a different, lesser demon who is the demon of horror, like the sub evil of horror. And that's like physical violence and stuff like that. And I really like the distinction between the two, because that's the reason why Diablo specifically is the most powerful of the primevals, because he's not afraid of shit. Like, all the other primevals are afraid of him, because that's literally, like, what he does. And then
shouldn't
Diablo's
the-
just like, I don't give a shit about you.
Why would like horror be violence? Why not just name it violence?
No, it's it's not violence specifically. It's more of just like the fear of like it's like physical fear as opposed to mental fear, I guess, if that makes any sense.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
think I
like
get that a
it's
bit
like the
more.
physical revulsion you feel when like you see someone get shot on a subway. You know what I mean? Something like
Oh,
that.
I see. Okay. Ooh, I said this line.
I know.
So
I'm realizing
so
that
far.
my throat was eviscerated from doing that, so I see.
The rare.
The
I have rarely your hand.
Has she got a death wish or what? Oh. Oh, right. Huh? Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing.
He's nodding.
It's nothing. What? I ain't gonna get mad at you. You too cute, you hear? That's so unfair.
Here, have some cookies. I just baked them.
She's constantly trying to murder everybody. But he has her in his employ.
And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan.
Wait. What?
Whoa.
You're a customer.
Roar! Phoenix, right? Yes? You's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I work so... Dude, you can't see it, but I'm like getting into the character a little bit, and I'm doing the fucking like shirt like flick.
The shirt grab?
The shirt flick. I work so hard, but now you's gotta come and mess with my plan. So it was him. He's my phony.
Oh, how could you tell?
Who would have guessed? And I don't care. No one's gonna get in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? I like his face. You should have left the little girl at home, right? I have a few things. Grrr! It's just constant, because it's supposed to be like the sound effect of like a tiger roaring.
Yeah, that was what was in the game before. Actually, I was wondering, did they did not add it? Because in my game, I actually heard a roar in the background.
I'm about to say it has not been doing it this time.
Oh, interesting.
No questions. This is the last time we meet. Wait, please.
Stop punching me.
Oh!
That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him.
Like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream hold it either.
The espresso.
Oh, okay, so that was for us. I thought she was making the espresso for Tigray, and I was like, you gonna kill him?
If you want to.
So
Just
I have
dying
it.
a
So
lot
I have
today.
a name for him, by the way, and I don't know if this is kosher because it would make direct reference to his name.
Just as long as it's salty, okay? Interesting.
Or Lone
Lone
Tiger works too,
Tiger.
but I was just saying.
And cookies.
This woman is definitely not good for my heart.
I mean, the tiger's already a villain name. For
I mean,
Don
everything's already a villain name.
Tigray. True.
Now, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta? Oh my god, I don't want to talk to her. She's
You are
not?
dead.
she's scary, dude. So, do you know about the incident we're investigating? I thought I asked about the
What
loan office.
incident?
No, you asked the second one. I saw it click.
Oh,
Well,
really?
a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, only like half an hour before stream started, I was just kind of like watching something on my phone, and I go back to my computer to start setting everything up, and the sensitivity on my mouse had fucking skyrocketed for some reason. Like I hadn't changed anything, nothing had happened, but it was just through the roof, and I couldn't fucking click on anything. Like just moving my mouse the smallest I possibly could would shoot it all the way across the screen, and so I had to look up on my phone how you could use like the Alt key quick access stuff to get all the way to my sensitivity, and lo and behold, the sensitivity was put all the way to max, but I didn't do it.
Maybe it was someone with pranking you.
But the
Maybe that's
thing,
what
but the thing was that 20 minutes prior, I was doing League of Legends, and it was fine.
Maybe you just making things up, okay? Maybe.
What are you, Dr.
It's all in your
Greylove?
head.
Maybe it's all in your head, Zach.
No! Yeah.
Let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
The manager being the tiger?
Furio Tigre.
That's a great name!
It is.
Furio Tigre! Oh my god.
Furio?
Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from. I about to say, that's a fake name. I want his real name to be like
Xenos got a
Eust-
real name!
Eustace.
Nick, hurry up and find out more about him. I want to know more.
Okay. So I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender.
With the warmth and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business, a conscientious rate of interest, and an attractive repayment policy.
Why do I feel like this sentence isn't gonna end well?
We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tender Lender.
She's very well practiced at this.
Hey, Nick, things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they?
I take Maya by the top of her head and her chin, and I just fucking turn her head towards Violetta, as Violetta has like a black aura coming off of her, and she has a knife with red liquid dripping off of it.
Yes,
And then
the
I
fucking
turn.
things coming off her.
Yeah, she has the JoJo menacing symbols coming off. I then turn Maya back to me, and I go, no.
You sure?
You're fine.
I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game for
What
starters.
the fuck?
Why don't you take out a loan?
Huh, that's weird.
Would
Phoenix
I
must be good at
lose to take
bluffing.
a loan out of a place like this? Not so much.
Wait, how did Phoenix lose so much money if he's so good at bluffing?
Good point.
Because Maya can read his mind. She's a mystic.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a good point, too.
Tender Lender
You can't
is
exactly
on
bluff
your
when you can read your mind.
So let's say I'm late with the repayment. What happens next?
What
You
happens
lose a
next,
kneecap.
Doctor?
We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee.
Right. I think I'd rather skip town.
Hey! Just remember, I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well.
Maya,
You're really not good at reading the room, are you?
She like makes
do you
the
mean?
cup and puts it in front of the punching bag.
So what the fuck? Do I present shit to her?
Yeah, you gotta present
can.
Don Tigre's profile. You just learned about him. Maya said to learn about him.
Oh,
How
did she?
old is he? 42.
Yeah, literally, Maya's like, ask about Don Tigre.
Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, the Mr. Tigre?
Cookie?
Sure, 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 sure.
How do you like my cookies? I bake them myself.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours.
I go. No, oh shit! I was about to make this joke, but I was gonna say, no, ladies first. And Maya's like, no, I'm not interested. Okay, well, ladies first. And I pass it to Violetta, and she fucking wolfs it down and then looks me straight in the eye. And she was like, that was the only one that wasn't poisoned.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm like,
I
shit.
thought you were gonna say it was like a power move, and she starts getting a nosebleed as she's continually
she-
staring at you.
She frothing from the mouth without breaking eye contact.
Her eyes start bleeding.
It's like that story. It's one of my favorite stories from Lowell, because Lowell used
Her head wound opens up and starts bleeding all over the bandages.
No, her head wound opens up, and it's like a mouth with a bunch of teeth in it, but that starts coughing up blood. Dude,
Wow.
once again, these are great animations that we're never gonna have. That was one of
Violet is horrifying.
Violetta is an eldritch being. We all know this. By the way, there you go. There's your fucking villain. But that was one of my favorite stories from Lowell, because Lowell used to be like a really heavy gang town, and it still has some gang activity, but not nearly as much once the college took over everything. But there was a story that was passed around middle school, like back and forth a lot, of this one kid or not one kid, but he was trying to get into a gang, and the gang leader was trying to like intimidate him, but the kid wouldn't back down, and so the kid goes, yeah. So the guy shoots the floor to try and intimidate me with the gunshot, but he shot his own fucking foot and had to go to the hospital.
Oh my god.
And I was like, it's really funny. I just like the idea, like, yeah, how about this? Bang! Ah! Like, oh shit. No matter how I look at it, or no matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. Why are the tiger and this scary-looking girl working together?
We are lovers.
What?
How old is
How old are
Violet?
you?
I don't know. Grab her
I
profile.
mean, hang on, is there profile
Yeah.
in the
No,
creator
wait. Oh
profile?
yeah. Did we have her profile yet?
Should.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so
Thanks, game.
she's 40,000 years old.
And how
Yeah,
old
she's
is he?
Eldritch.
She's
She's 42.
her age her age is or
This is pretty good. Age unknowable.
Unknowable.
Dang, this is getting more SCP like every second, and I love it.
all right. I'll add her to the campaign.
And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me.
The tiger saved you?
Please address him properly as Don Tigre, otherwise I'll have to.
Okay. Don Tigre, of course. I'm sorry. Saved her life? Sure like to know how that happened.
So is this voice fine then, Zach? Are you satisfied?
It's fine. I like
Okay.
it. It's a lot
good.
more. It's a lot more audible than Adrian's was. But there was something about Adrian's where, like, I don't know. I felt like the fucking darkness encroaching on my vision.
Well, that's just the thing that Adrian does naturally. Okay,
That is
I can't,
true.
I can't make that up.
When
okay?
I hear Adrian's voice, I do start to pass out. It's true.
I'm
That was
very
Adrian. That wasn't supposed to be a joke about
Fancy.
me being bored. That- just me to make that clear.
Yeah.
Oh, I said the line.
Adrian's
Say it again.
behind
I was
you.
talking.
I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died once.
Get the fuck out of there.
Died?
I'm about to say we need to get the fuck out of here, dude. I keep like trying to tug Maya towards the exit, but she's like not getting it. She's like not picking up on all these cues, and I'm just like, dude, we gotta go. Like the tentacles.
Phoenix is climbing out the window.
Like the tentacles are coming out the bottom of her dress,
Oh
and
my
and they have
God.
like razor sharp like suction cups on them, and she's just like fucking shredding up the floor paneling, and I'm like, Maya, let's go. But Maya's like, no, tell me about this.
So you definitely think she's like evil? She's the one? She's the demon that did all this? Interesting. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, about to say, did you hear me talk about what my theory for the case is?
No, I don't think so. I think I missed that.
Brief summary. I don't. This is based almost purely on the fact that Kudo does not lie. I don't think that he's lied, or at least he hasn't done anything that wasn't an obvious lie from the beginning. And he swore forwards, backwards, and sideways about a bunch of details that were impossible for this case. And so I think that this actually happened twice.
Interesting.
I think
Okay.
I think the same situation happened twice, because he talked about like a shattering of a vase, and then like the guy was sitting there ruffling his papers and stuff like that. Like a lot of specific details, but I think he conflated the two events in his mind and just got confused. And so to answer your question, I suspect that they are both, or at least, or I think the actual murderer is Don Tigre, and I think that Violetta tried to kill the guy previously but failed. Like that's what I think happened.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
About 4 months ago, the doctor said to abandon all hope.
It's really fucked. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the River Styx.
But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything.
Everything?
When I found out when he had done for me, I was happy.
No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe.
I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso.
She was trying to like ritualistically like sacrifice herself, but then
Oh my
Don
God.
Tigre fucking foiled her plan, and so she has to act happy because it's like, yeah, you saved my life, but in actuality she's like, fuck you, I couldn't ascend to my true form.
I couldn't become Cthulhu.
I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So is that why you got that bandage around your head?
What bandage?
Yeah, what bandage? That's my skin.
Oh my god.
So what's the story with that bandage? Not that we didn't just ask this, but yeah.
They put it on me after the operation.
Operation? This is real good, Maya. Just answer back with the same question.
Thank you, Maya.
Just a little injury. A little fatal injury.
So yeah, she had a lobotomy, or what happened?
I about to say it's smallish, I guess. It's definitely brain damage. Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So what's the injury you were talking about before when you said you died once? Ah. Is this
I
4?
thought it was only one. Ooh.
Okay.
She really creeps me out, Nick.
She's like standing there still.
I think she knows. Same here, but we gotta find out the truth. Alright. Adrian, my assumption is that we do not have enough for this, right?
Yeah,
No,
we'll
I
have to come back later.
Okay, just because we don't fucking know anything about her.
I don't think we can present her anything else too, right, Adrian? I can't remember.
But we
Let's
could
see.
present
We
her
presented
to
Fury
people.
Tigre. Yeah, that's it. You
Okay.
just have to present, and then. Yeah.
Vitamin Square.
Vitamin. There he is! Old Seedy's back
Oh,
feeding
boy.
the pigeons, or back assaulting the pigeons again.
There! Take this and that! Get out of my park!
Like that. Pew, 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 pew.
You displease me!
Oh my god. He's actually like a stormtrooper. He tries, but he always misses.
Just
That's his weakness.
misses.
He has
Terrible
incredibly
aim.
powerful laser vision, but he cannot aim with it for the life of him.
So his name has to
Nice.
do something with the word displease, right? Since that's what his thing is that he can only summon it when he's
The
displeased.
displacer.
The displacer.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Dude, we're
That's
building a universe here.
fantastic.
Can someone type out these names? Because these are great. Because we
Adrian,
because we
go.
got Dr. Doobad, who, by the way, we don't have a character that represents Dr. Doobad, but we do have
Yet.
we do have the secret identity of Captain Fight
Captain
Fist.
Fight Fist.
We got the Displacer, and then I don't know. We clearly got Violetta, who I keep calling Firestarter, but that's whatever. You guys can pick whatever. And then we have Lone Tiger.
Lone Tiger.
Lone T.
Come on, Maya. Maya.
Meyer.
Let's just-
Meyer.
Meyer.
Come
Uh,
on,
Oh,
man.
Keep your
Meyer.
head down. Let's sneak out while we still can.
What? Why? Hello, old man.
What are you
God.
doing?
Damn it, Maya.
Ah. Ka from the Jungle Book.
Ken.
Hey, he just turned his back on us.
I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in the court this morning. That was this morning?
Mr.
Yeah.
Kudo.
Pigeon.
Is that the pigeon song?
Yeah.
Look, we really need to talk to you, all right?
Out with the demons.
No, she's back there.
Good fortune.
Yeah, I'll say no.
Ow!
She's in
Ow,
that
seeds!
building.
Shell splinters.
Yeah.
Painful.
You can tell by the giant column of roiling fire that's ascending into a black sky.
Yeah, you could see the black hole coming from like the space towards us.
You can tell by the fact that all of your greatest childhood fears are pouring forth from the portal that is their front door.
You could tell by the fissures that.
Yeah,
produce from their-
you just keep going. It's just apocalyptic, beyond apocalyptic, but it doesn't affect anything in the city because unfortunately everything's right across the street from the
from the gate.
from the Gatewater
Gatewater.
Hotel, including this place, which means that everything is also across the street from it, so it's safe.
Yes.
It's fucking Schrodinger's street.
Schrodinger's city. Schrodinger's America.
Schrodinger's America. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Man, that's an offensive line. Sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Ka. Everyone will be talking behind my back now about me.
From the Jungle Book.
A dirty old man who was busy looking at the servant girl's backside.
No one said anything you were looking at her backside, dude.
But you are a dirty old man.
That he can't remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal.
Not at all.
Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in, just like I wanted her to put it in me.
Oh.
I'm into straps, kid. Learn a thing or two. She puts the white powder in the young lion's cappuccino.
Wow, those were just some octaves, Zach, you got with your laugh going on.
I
Ha
did?
ha ha!
Harmonized
Yeah,
laugh.
pretty good. It was pretty good.
I'm glad.
We hear you.
And another thing, the young lamb was wearing an earpiece.
One
On the same side of the lens as the broken spectacles.
We're really sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the vase. So what?
Fuzzy.
I know what I saw. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you.
Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo.
Don't tell me take it easy, spiky hair brag. Take this. He misses every single time.
Just directly straight up.
Yeah.
You said you were a craftsman, right?
I do want to point out real quick that in the fucking like one dialogue segment that we had with Violetta, we established so much lore for her character.
Wait, yeah.
She's just an all powerful eldritch like god, and
Wait,
then
wait. Who would win in a fight? Old Bag or Violetta?
I think that's like unstoppable force meets an immovable object, but unfortunately they're both unstoppable forces.
True.
Like the thing is that
Well,
I think
it depends on if she's got the sword, though, right?
No, that's
Sword
for
of the
vampires.
Ancients.
The Sword of the Ancients is for AMV pyres.
Oh, okay,
AMV
I thought that was
pyres.
old bags.
No, that was
Remember
old
she was
bags, but
looking
she
f-
but she
Oh,
did
okay, okay.
but that was specifically for AMV pyres, I thought.
Okay.
It was a paladin's weapon, and I don't think paladins can really deal with eldritch stuff, Adrian.
It's
I mean,
unholy.
Is
They
it,
can deal
or is
with
it just eldritch?
they can deal
Oh.
with unholy stuff better than a normal sword.
But is eldritch
you
unholy? I
go.
never thought of it like that. I always thought of it being like celestial.
I mean, generally speaking, I guess it's considered less holy than
Less
more holy.
holy. So the damage amplification goes up as you become less holy.
Yeah.
So,
There you
so, so, if you have the Sword of the Ancients and I'm challenging you to battle, and then I drop a piece of paper on the ground in litter, the damage multiplier goes up just enough that you one-shot me and I die.
I mean, it's still
Nice.
otherwise just a sword, so if you stab someone, they'll probably die anyway.
Dude,
unless
I
they have-
can't believe we just established what the actual Sword of the Ancients power was. Because the entire time we talked about it before, it was just a paladin's weapon. That's it. It was like in a few vaults. Like
Sword
the
of the
joke, the
Ancients.
joke was that the Sword of the Ancients kept showing up. But now we have an actual lore explanation as to how it works. Oh,
Yes.
it's so good.
This is amazing. This is one of the best streams I've had in a while, I think.
What
in
about
my
yesterday?
Yesterday was good, but we didn't establish much lore.
It's true from a
True.
lore standpoint.
This is a lore-heavy stream.
Yesterday was a progress stream, today's a lore stream.
Yeah.
Lore stream.
Despite the fact we've made more progress in this stream.
God, the modern world cast on its craftsmen like me outside in droves. I almost said doves.
Surely it's not that.
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the Shogun. I almost said shotguns. You hear me?
The age of
I didn't become an
shotguns.
embroiderer, I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
Excuse you? Don't even fucking compare yourself to him, Maya. He's an embroiderer. Like, yeah, he like enhances like outfits, and that's like all cool. You have the ability to channel the dead.
I thought you were gonna go. Don't even compare him to Maya. He has a real job.
Oh.
He's way more important and contributes to society.
Listen,
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
trying
I
to
knew
shit.
it.
I'm trying to shit on Maya less. I was presented with the notion of maybe the reason why I dislike Maya so much is because I'm constantly reinforcing the idea that I dislike Maya. So I'm trying to be less offensive towards her necessarily.
That's good.
I'm trying it. I'm trying it out.
There. I wanted to stick my finger up that dribbling old judge's nose.
What?
That's one of my other many kinks.
Oh no.
You live as long as I have, you develop a few of them.
I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling.
Oh my god.
The dribbling waitress.
Oh my god.
I said end of sentence. You didn't have to actually say it.
I didn't say. I just said waitress.
Hi Saba, aren't you glad that you're here getting practice for
Oh,
your
I'm
voice acting?
so happy. You guys are
And
great.
then scream right down his ear hole. Objection.
I don't know if we
Kiss his
touched
bald
on
old
this.
head.
Oh my god. I don't know if we
What?
touched on this, but this is just like a lovely park. I really like it.
It's a cute park. I wonder what's on the other
Yeah.
side of it, because either
I
we are
want to see, yeah.
either we have our back to the fence and this is it, or like there's
I
another
think
half
this
of
is
the
like
park.
the little entrance of the. I
It's
feel like we're
very
at the little
nice.
entrance.
This is
I
a
like it,
very
it's
good
cute.
park.
It's a cute park,
Yeah.
yeah. It has
There's not many
it has
parks
nice,
that actually have a theme.
I'm about to say it's a nice themed park. Like if I
Yeah.
it's a theme park.
I'm
If
just gonna wait till you guys tell me to start talking.
if I sorry,
up.
I'll let
I'm
you
just
go.
giving
never
up.
I'm
mind.
It's okay.
sorry,
No, it's
Saba.
okay. Just tell me when you want me to start. I'm just not gonna presume anymore that I should go. Just tell me when you're done talking, cause I'll get it. It's fun.
I'm sorry.
I said I'm just gonna wait
Now,
till you tell me to go.
now all
You're
three
not
of
gonna
us
say
are like
anything.
all three of us are like dogs with our tails between our legs. We're like, "I'm sorry."
You can go. I will not interrupt
Yeah,
you.
well,
Uh huh. Okay. No. So did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
You guys could have talked. I'm just saying now. I'm not presuming anymore that I'm just gonna talk. I'm just gonna wait for you guys to say Saba. Yes, we are not tangenting anymore.
I don't think it's excited, Maya. I think it's just a bad movie.
I've gotta So in a tsunami of red tape
What is
inside
so
his first down.
Let him start rambling now. I never shut up.
This is a shame stream.
I think you should suck it up, Zach.
Guess I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days then?
Of course not, you idiot. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands. Saba, you're good to
Errands?
go. Everyone takes advantage of Saba and the elderly.
Need that in
Buy
writing,
some bread,
please.
Grabs. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman?
Did we specify that he's got grandkids? I can't remember if that happened.
Yeah.
Yes, we
He has
did
a
actually.
grandson.
Okay, because I think I remember us saying something like that, but okay.
Yeah, Adrian made the fucking unbelievable call of Victor Kudo Fox.
Yeah.
Ah,
And that's
yes, I
gonna be,
recall that.
and if I can get away with it, that'll be the name of this episode.
Oh,
luck.
really? That over everything else we could talk about or describe?
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, dude. Which, by the way, this is good. Actually, Sama makes a really good point. Anyway, but I do need to figure this out because if some of these episodes or some of these like sessions we develop so much lore and it's so good and so fun, and so I would want it in the video. But that means some episodes would be like fucking 45 minutes long, and other ones would be like 12 minutes long. And I don't know if that
think you should
disparity
make like
is okay.
a filler episode, Zach, specifically dedicated just to lore.
But then would that still make the other episodes interesting? Cuz like is it really interesting just listening to us do voices?
I mean, all the funny stuff isn't just lore we talk about.
That is true. We have a lot of funny jokes too.
Yeah.
We'll have that episode of Potion of Mud where everybody just has voice changing juice.
Yeah, like
I
that's
mean,
not lore.
You could do it. You could do it so that you, I guess, separate the videos not necessarily by like sessions, but I guess just by length.
Well, because what I wanted to do was I kind of wanted, I wanted each video to be about 20 to 25 minutes long, and essentially I was thinking like one video would be one case, more or less. Like obviously in game 1, case 1 and 2 are really quick, so you mush them together, and then like case 5 in game 1 would be like 2 episodes or something like that.
I was
Well-
gonna say that's a hard ask.
I was about to
Zach,
say
you
like that
could
would be like
also,
two, yeah.
You could do that, and then at the end of like the game 1, you could just say game or 1 lore or something, and make that its own episode.
Well, that would be like a lore summary.
Lore summary, kind of. I mean, you could
It'd
just
be
go
a
through like
big-
the really
It'd
funny
be
parts.
such a big ass video. It'd be like
my
an hour.
God.
It'd be like an hour and 30 minutes long of just the compilation of all of the lore
Oh
bullshit.
my god,
that
we
do.
have that much lore.
Yes,
But I mean,
there's
you
a
can- you
lot.
can- I know,
Excuse
I mean,
you.
but you
I
can-
have the footage.
To be
No, I know,
fair,
I'm saying
Game
I
2
would
did
get the
not
really
have that
funny
much
part.
lore,
Game 2 did not have much.
but we're getting back into gear with Game 3.
All right.
Buy some bread. Now that I can
Never actually
understand.
said that line, actually.
Oh, god damn it! I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
No one said I could go, so I didn't.
But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost. That's what they're trying to say. I'm just gonna visit you. Oh, but that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I think those are beans, by the way.
I think they're chickpeas, aren't they?
I
Not
thought,
cool.
like, from what I remember, because Animal Crossing has this, I thought they were like beans of some kind.
Yeah.
Beans, they're good for your heart.
Is
The
that
more
like
you
a
eat, the more you-
Japanese thing, and why they localized it to seeds?
I mean, the box
Probably.
is Japanese, because I've seen, like, sake boxes that they have stuff like that in, but...
What's a sake box? Does
I mean,
does
they
sake
have- they
go
have
into a
sake-
box?
Yeah, you can drink it that way. I think that there's a specific...
From a box?
Yeah, kind of like what he's holding.
Why would you do that?
It's just a cultural thing. How would I know?
What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. It has seams in it. Why would you put liquid in something that has seams?
Okay, you know what? You can look it up yourself. I'm not a freaking cultural.
I think you're crazy.
No, I think
I
I'm
think
correct.
you're crazy.
How would I go to Google right
Does that
now?
make me crazy?
Does that make me crazy?
Give me a
sure that you
Anyway.
don't. Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Très Bien? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did. The very day that young brat was poisoned.
Oh, that's important, dude. What the fuck? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? I mean, yeah, Saba, that is a picture of what he's holding.
Give me a second.
Really? Wow, that's neat.
Yeah, so I guess
Yep,
Saba's not
I was
crazy
right.
after all.
I'm not. I knew it.
Dude,
I'm culturally
that's
educated.
that's super interesting. Who the fuck was like, let me make a box to put liquid in?
I mean, to be fair, Japan has a general scarcity of metals and plastics
Holy shit, you're super right. I forgot
because
about
they're an
that.
island. Yeah.
Oh my god, you're super right. You know what? Makes total sense. Okay.
It also
I'm
influences a lot of
glad
the
I
architecture and
accomplished
weaponry.
something.
Yeah, we're like the glorious Nippon steel is actually really shit quality, which is why they put so much time and effort into the katanas.
Yeah, they don't have much metal, so they actually have to spend more time to make it decent. Anyways, glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do.
So
I was
could you get like high quality metal from like Europe and do the same thing and make a fucking god tier katana?
That's kind of what smiths just do nowadays for fun.
Dude, that's sick.
God tier katanas.
All of a sudden, a young lad slumped over the table. The serving girl collapsed.
When I shoved my finger. Anyway.
And I broke the base of my laser vision. It all happened so fast. I was a bit of a daze, you see. I was shooting lasers nonstop. Then the owner shot over me. I punched a hole in his chest with my laser. Or I tried to, but it bounced off.
Guys, what is his flashback thing?
Well, it's
Yeah.
not. It's a flashback to something we haven't seen, so it should just be voiced.
But
Are
I
you
want
there,
to know
Grant?
what it would sound like.
Is
But also,
is
Grant, you
is
hear?
Grant?
Grant?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Ah,
Excusez-moi, you call the police.
call him yourself, I shouted. I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
Ha! Do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs?
Really not. Dude, look at the fucking definition on his shoulder. And when
It
I mean
happens when you're
definition,
skinny.
I just mean like the drawing quality.
Yeah, that happens when you're skinny.
That's neat.
I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one? Why am I keep asking dumb questions?
I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes. Oh god, can you just skip me?
Do you kind of like? Are you starting to pick? Because by the way, she's
Listen,
been doing
I don't
this
remember this.
She's been doing this the entire game. And I don't just mean game 3. I mean like 1 and 2. She would constantly just repeat
Really,
the last
I have not
thing.
noticed this
Yes.
at all until right now.
I'm not gonna do it, but if I had the gall, I would make a compilation.
Okay.
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened,
Yes, sirree, the owner of Trebien was out of town.
was
Or
on
on
his
his own.
own.
What the
I was out of
it
town.
was out of town.
He
Don't
vanished
count,
with a
kid.
super speed or something. I don't know. It was strange.
Why didn't you mention this morning?
Well, I would have if you'd give me the chance. But y'all bullied me out of the courtroom.
Smash,
So
smash.
of the thing, so because he did say he had something else that he remembered, but he chose to mention the vase first and the fact that the owner was alone with the body second. Wait, he could have used that time to plant the stuff on her body. Oh my god.
Wow.
Are you fucking kidding? I didn't know what thinking this.
Okay, Grant, what's the judge flashback? Or just Barbara. Everyone's just a shy guy. Wow.
Yay! Banjo-Kazooie.
It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame.
You could have at least told us before you got to court.
Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that woman, that man, alone in the restaurant. Okay? I don't know what that means, dude. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose.
What do you mean?
Maybe a certain someone didn't want him at the restaurant.
Ah!
Oh, sure. You go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose he became
We need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. Okay.
Finally, some progress.
We could probably do one or the other, either Armstrong or Maggie, and then we'll probably call it. Maggie.
Maggie.
I guess we'll do Wait, no, never mind. He's not here. Wait, what the fuck is Armstrong?
Maybe in the kitchen?
Oh, right, yes.
What?
Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again.
Great. But the place is open for business. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef.
Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me.
Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone.
Ah,
Oh, that's you, sorry.
that was good. Missing what we need to talk to him the most. Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose? Alright, well, I guess I gotta do Maggie. Well, that's not what I meant, but that's Gumshoe's job. Yes, Saba? Wait, she's not here. What the fuck?
That means that you forgot to do something.
Oh my
How about
god.
talking to Gumshoe, maybe?
We already talked to Gumshoe. I mean, there might be
Let's
new
see.
stuff, I guess, but
We broke his psych lock. Do we talk to him about everything after the psych lock?
Yeah, everything's checked.
Radio. Do we present Glenn Elg's profile to him?
why the fuck would we do that now?
Good question.
This guy was a real programming genius.
Thank you.
They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked.
What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden?
He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. That'd be a good twist.
Yeah, we got it. It was a joke.
He's a
Phoenix.
cyborg.
God.
Yeah, like he didn't die. He didn't die because of the cyanide. He died because he ingested liquid.
Which he willingly ordered. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim.
Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday too.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun?
What the fuck is your problem? It's a murder investigation.
Fun. Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well.
I kind of want us
Why
to
would we
finish.
do that?
Ooh.
To find out
His
more about him.
workplace? Where's that?
Why the fuck? Why the fuck do we give a shit about him?
'Cause it might be-
Isn't he? No, but I know. But isn't like for me? Isn't the only reason why he's important is A, he's dead, and B, he won the lottery. Isn't that all you need? Like, do you really need to know more about him?
Well,
I
why
mean-
someone else would want to kill them other than, lottery?
Yeah,
Oh.
we
Maybe
don't-
he was
we
in
don't-
debt.
A
Right.
computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. or something like that.
Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go.
Wait, you remember during the trial, Phoenix, Kudo described his general demeanor, and Phoenix was like, "Man, he sounds like a real ball of nervous energy." Was that because he was worried that he was gonna get poisoned by Violetta?
Perhaps.
Computers
Kind of-
aren't really my thing, Maya, and they're not yours either.
We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff.
Last game you didn't.
It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. Across the street from the Gatewater Hotel.
Everything's
Yeah.
around the corner or across the street. So now we have a distinction. everything is across the street or around the corner.
Yes.
Okay, I feel like this would be a
Well.
great place to stop after you just go to the place and
So
see
just
what's
go
there.
and see and then stop.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
stop.
we got one more thing there. Yeah, I forgot.
You're kidding.
About Maggie's case, you mean?
What more could they possibly fucking add to this case?
No, that's
Another
pretty
thing?
much wrapped up now.
Well, I guess that's the literal answer to my question. Thank you, Adrian.
Yes.
There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside.
Big case.
Okay, well, see you later then.
Hi.
Dude, cause the department was, what's happening? Oh,
I'm
We're
back.
back.
I'm locked in.
better get going,
Locked in.
detective, or you'll be late.
Like a puppy.
Actually,
Does he not have the money to pay for his lunch?
I kinda got a favorite mask. It's a big one.
Favor?
Yeah, it's for Maggie,
Oh.
actually. I was kinda hoping that you'd give this to her for me.
Ah, you wanted me to give her your sausage. I'll do that.
No, I want you to give her my
What
the
is
low-hanging
it?
fruit.
What? What is it?
I'm sorry, Grant. Are you unsatisfied with this?
It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I can make it.
Oh, that's really cute.
I've been real worried about her. She looked like she lost a lot of weight.
She was pretty skinny to begin with.
Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat.
There's not a
God.
person on Earth who could down this much meat.
Alright.
The problem is that Gumshoe made it assuming like someone his size would eat it, so it's just like a fucking.
Oh, that's
It's
a good
lap-
point.
It's like the size of like a computer screen.
Oh
You
my
think?
god.
I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness.
Oh my god.
So will you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal.
Can't exactly say no, can I?
You can't.
Plenty of weenies.
Oh my-
Weenies
I
are
forgot about the word weenie.
Maybe
It's
I'll
so
eat it
good.
myself if I get hungry.
Fuck off.
Oh, forget it, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie.
Okay.
Alright, I'm leaving. For
He's
real
finally
this time.
Gone. All right.
We're just,
All right.
thank God he's gone.
All right. With 6 minutes left, it's discovered yet another new location.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Blue Screens Incorporated.
Are these?
Incorporated.
What are these dweebs?
Dude, that's just me and Zach.
Wait, which one's which? Adrian,
Adrian.
choose wisely. Remember, I've lost a decent amount of weight recently.
Okay.
Wow, this place is
I
so
mean,
high
neither
tech.
really look good.
I'm about to say
You can
neither of
move,
them are
throw
really
the
flattering.
electricity in the air.
Thank you, Saba, for plowing through. It's a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know.
Oh, Maya, do you want to take? Or sorry, Saba, do you want to take? I called Saba Maya for a second.
It's okay.
I'm
I
just
called
canonically Maya.
Grant
Yeah, you
Gumshoe.
called me Gumshoe.
I called Grant Gumshoe. No one's called me Phoenix, so thank God.
I
Anyway,
did.
Saba, do you
I
want to
did
take
earlier
this
earlier
one?
in the
I can
stream,
try doing
yeah.
this one too.
Oh no.
Sure.
Who are you? Who are you?
What the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
Oh, hello.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only.
Oh my god.
Saba? Holy shit! That's
What?
amazing.
It
You
is a
mean
good
okay?
place.
No, because I'm just like immediately, I'm like, yeah, that's her voice. There's no critique, no nothing. It's just, yeah, that's it.
Thumbs up. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many
Aw.
trade secrets that could be leaked.
Aw, she's cute, and I'm assuming an android.
Wow, what secret?
Yes, Maya.
Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood?
Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show.
Yeah, educational. My name is Lisa Basil. Basil?
Ch-
Basil? I
her-
don't know.
Is she Elg's sister or something like that? Because her name's also
is
it's
palindrome.
also a palindrome. Which, by the way, much better palindrome.
Who would that be? I'm the company director.
Oh, is everyone here just named palindrome? That'd be funny. Director? She's human? Are you sure? She seems like more of a ghost in a shell.
Nice reference.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh.
And that thing over her eye, isn't that the same device as Glen Egg?
That's a DMH, right?
Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya, an HMD.
All of my programmers here at Blue Screen Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this.
Nice.
They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one.
Alright, installing, and she just like grabs her by the head and just just like screws it into her skull.
Nick, help!
Nick!
Alright.
hurt!
Well,
This was good.
that's an episode, dude. Holy shit. Oh,
Wait, hang on. Can you press examine real quick?
oh, so we can see.
Yeah. Dude, that guy's neck is insane.
Look, it's so thick.
So which one's which, huh, Adrian?
Um,
Huh, Adrian?
I don't really want to be either of
Choose.
these guys.
Choose.
Adrian,
You
why
said
did,
it.
Adrian, why did you have to say that it was you and me?
Because it's true.
Is it? If it's true, then which one's which, Adrian? You're too skinny for both of these guys, and I'm not that fat. But I'm definitely not the guy on the left.
I think spiritually it's us.
You know
There
what?
you
Yeah,
go, that makes more
spiritually
sense.
it's us.
Spiritually.
I'm definitely spiritually empathizing with the guy on the right.
Uh,
I'm programmatically empathizing with him.
I love
Okay.
these two characters.
Alright.
Honestly, like, I haven't seen the HD version of these sprites, and they're so good.
Wait, are you saying here, or are we gonna talk to these guys?
No, just in general, because this is the HD remake. Because
Oh,
I've only seen the pixelated version of them, and they don't look anything like this. Like, because in the pixelated version, they're just kind of like on a DS screen. They're really tiny, but here it's like, oh my god.
Wow.
Woof. All right.
Yeah, I love these
Okay.
characters.
Great session. Holy shit.
A lot of lore to review in this one.
Lot of lore. Lot of just stuff.
A lot of heart.
Lot of heart.
I knew it. Yeah, I was thinking that.
A lot of heart. Lot of progress. A lot of lore. Like a good starting point and a good ending point. Like, great suggestion, Saba. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna go to Maggie Bird next.
Yeah.
Yep. Good and
Oh,
Great.
long car